All right, Shalom, with your real Hebrew Israelites coming to you week in and week out to prophesy the downfall and destruction of America and condemn 2/3 of our people alone to heathen nations according to the Bible. Before we go any further, I give all praise, honor, and glory to our Heavenly Father, His only begotten Son,
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Kakodash.
Go on to our Apostle Elder's Great Millstone. Hey, look, we're going to jump right on into it, man. If you haven't been living upon a stone, upon a rock, all right, and you've been keeping up with the times, now is the time to fear the Lord, man. As you know, the LDs are coming back, okay, the L downs, you know, that kind of speaking code, and they're telling you these things are happening, man. It's just another way for our people to continue to seek the Lord, fear Him, and seek out the righteousness, man.
This is Psalms 34:11.
Done.
Come ye children, hearken unto me. I will teach you the fear of the Lord.
Wow. And that's what we're saying. Let's talk about our head apostles and elders on down a great millstone. Come hearken. It means come listen. Bring your spiritual ear. As the scripture tells in Revelation, the 13th chapter, he that have an ear, let him hear. All right? This is for the elect of the nation of Israel. Once again, which consists of so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians, and you guys like foreigners, according to the sea line of your father.
Okay. This is Psalms 34:11. Come ye children, hearken unto me, and I will teach you the fear of Yahweh Shema Shai.
Beautiful. I'll think my piece of the day. And we will teach you the fear of Yahweh Shema Shai, because your enemy, according to Psalms 83rd chapter, the tabernacles of Edom, all right, that the head heathen, the head enemy of you Israelites, they're not going to tell you this. They're not going to tell you to fear the Lord. They're not going to prepare you for what they're getting ready to do, right? We tell people each and every day, Ephesians the 6th chapter, man, to come back and put on this armor so you can withstand the things that are coming, man. And it's all coming from the God of the Bible, you know, through His only begotten Son who has control. Why not fear?
Real quick, this is St. Luke 12 and okay. This is St. Luke 12 and 5.
Yep.
But I will forewarn you. I'm sorry. And I say unto you, my friends, be not afraid of them that kill the body, and after have no more that they can do.
Yeah, they have no more that they can do. And you got to have the Spirit of the Lord to understand these precepts, man. To understand these laws, man. We're not supposed to fear the one that can take the body. Because look, Esau, this is your last go round, man. What you do to us is going to be the last time you can put your hands on us. But guess what? We're going to have you for a lot of years, man. All right? What you did to us, we're going to do to you double.
Right.
You know, the scriptures say we shall meditate, you know, torment upon you for what you have done to us. But Jacob's scared of Edom and what he has to promote, which is really scare tactics, man. Yes, the Lord gave this man the power to lead you. He is the sword on the left-hand side of the Lord. But we're not supposed to fear him. We're supposed to fear the man behind that. You got it.
This is St. Luke 12 and 5. But I will forewarn you whom ye shall fear.
And look, who's the Lord going to forewarn you through? He's not going to get off his heavenly throne and come down here. The Lord told us in Amos the 3rd chapter, he built his secret. What's the secret? The breakdowns of scriptures to his servants, the prophets, man. And the young babes like us, we're coming in, we're working, and we're feeding you with the knowledge and understanding so that you can withstand the wiles of the devil. But our people don't want to withstand the wiles of the devil. You know, 2/3 of our people are in the spirit of that woman when the juice came out. I don't care what's in it. I don't care who made it. Just give it to me. You know?
It says, it says, but I will forewarn you whom ye shall fear. Fear him, which after he have killed the body, have power to cast into hell. Yea, I say unto you, fear him.
Yeah, and this is hell, man. All right? You go to the Heavenly Father to receive your judgment, and you come back down here to play it out. You know, I saw a Jake that was rapping. He had prosthetic legs, and his body was jacked up. He had a prosthetic arm. He only had one arm, and he was on the stage like rapping. Like, yo, that was the Lord that tormented him, brought him back in that body. Or that one Edomite looking dude that goes around all these churches. They got nubs for legs. You know what I'm talking about? He got like little hands like this, and he got nubs. And he goes around and preaches, so-called preaches the word. He goes to all these churches. I seen him live one time when I was in the world. You know?
I've never heard of it.
Yeah, I seen him before, man. You know? But that's the Lord that tormented him.
Yep. That type of person is supposed to be ashamed.
Exactly.
They're not supposed to let him leave the house. He's supposed to be in the house, you know? Because they bring you more shame to the family.
Yep.
Somebody see him out, damn, what they do? You know? Damn. Yes, son, see?
Yep.
Keep acting all bad.
Yep.
You come back, the Lord gonna do that to you. You see?
Yep.
This is Revelations 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea.
Represents you people. All right. Go ahead.
For the devil has come down unto you having great wrath.
Yeah, the devil, right? The deceiver. All right. He's a slanderer of who? Us. Right? One of the major reasons why he does the things he do. So he can accuse us to the Heavenly Father. Look at Yahweh. Right? Look at him. Go ahead.
Yep. It says, that's right. It says, woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil has come down unto you having great wrath, because he knows that he have but a short time.
And this is why we preach the fear of the Lord. Because who you call the so-called white man, all right, the devil, all right, he's the physical counterpart, spiritual demon, Satan. That's his, if you want to say, offspring. Okay, the Lord's going to use them to put fear in you Israelites, man. Because you don't want to fear the Lord straight up. He's going to send things to make you fear. And once the Lord let Esau really put his hands on you, Jakes, it's going to be too late, man. When you in these CCs, okay, pitch dark, this man probably have you in a CC with no lights, no nothing, man. You know, just straight scare tactics, man.
Yep. And when these LDs happened last time, in these other countries, these people, yeah, they were a little like, oh, no, I'm not gonna allow this to happen, but they left. They got in the car. They didn't really resist, because a lot of people they want to. Most people aren't trying to get into a conflict. Yeah. You know,
not confrontational.
A lot of people aren't confrontational, so they just go along to get along. You know, and now people are saying that we're gonna resist. We'll see. We'll see how long you resist, because you know, with gradualism and Esau being able to really put some pressure on you people, you know, he'll make it hard to where you'll bend the knee, because you don't got Yahweh Shema on your side. You haven't been obedient. You haven't been walking in the fear of the Lord.
Yep.
Right? So you don't have a strong confidence, which get that.
You sparked a good point, man, because Esau work on people that you love, people that you care about. But as we all know, supposedly this is a lonely road. You know, we're reaching, we're pilgrims. We're trying to reach that holy place, man. And on the journey, things are gonna fall off, man. You have to understand that those things can happen. The Lord may lighten your load so you can make it. You know what I'm saying? So saying, oh, I got your mom, I got your dad, or you know, I got your favorite cousin, or I got your children, or whatever. We have to have that mindset of letting everything go. Everything go, man. Except for our loyalty to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Change all the word.
It says the obelisk, and then that's the thing with the obelisk. So it's like, you know, our adversary.
Yeah, but
I can't remember our adversary.
Both of them.
Yeah.
Because this word is out, so where they went into it, it starts constantly changing.
Yeah,
you
exactly.
know?
This is a proverb. I have a verse over here. This is Psalm 55, and I'm going to start at verse 20 and read all down. It says, He hath put forth his hand, such as be at peace with them.
Mm-hmm.
He hath broken his covenant.
Yeah, this man is a liar.
Yeah.
You know, that's why the scripture tells us about the 10th chapter, 10th or 12th chapter, 12 and 10, or 10 and 12, never trust thy enemy. Yeah, the water, Sirach 12 and 10, never trust thy enemy. Right, because he's going to shoot you one, man. And he's been shooting out people lives since day one. This man is not going to change, man. Can a leopard change his spots? No. Even he that's accustomed to evil do good. Our people expect more out of the so-called white man to be faithful and true to them than their own people.
You see what happened when they 14 days to flatten the curve. You know, you can't forget about that.
Yeah.
You can't forget about what this guy said. 14 days to flatten the curve. You're beloved, you know, DJ Trump.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he remixing on the mic for you now. You know?
Yep. Trump, Biden, all of them.
Alright. Oh, yeah. The speeches he be giving?
Yeah.
These Edomites are ready. That's why they believe that he's going to come and save them, you know, to be able to, you know, resist and things like that. That they're going to be able to overthrow this regime, which is Creepy Joe, right, and get their guy up in there.
Yep.
You know, they're going to be the security guards. They're going to be outside the White House.
I know, right?
You know what I mean? That's how they really think it's going to be.
Yep.
This is because I mean, these Edomites, their kids are in the military.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
This is Psalm 55 and 21.
Mm-hmm.
The words of his mouth were smoother than butter.
Yeah, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, right? I mean, just look at how Satan beguiled Eve. You know, and this man's plan is his whole way of thinking hasn't changed. Okay, this man's going to be the wicked, the liar, the deceiver until the very end. To show you that in what's that movie? There was taking Jake's and there was I wanted to.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I wanted
Get Out.
Get Out. And at the end, the dude, the Jake's girlfriend, you know,
She tried to beg for mercy.
she begged for mercy and was like, had that sinister smile and laughter, you know what I'm saying?
And when the police pulled up, she played the victim.
Mm-hmm. They're not gonna change, man. And he was the way he was looking, like, yo, like you a psycho. But this man is a psycho, man. And our people are not gonna know it until it's too late. That's why we say, fear the Lord now. One way or the other, you're gonna fear.
This is Psalm 55 and 21. It says, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart.
That's what it all boils down to, war. War is in his heart. And his heart is to destroy you Israelites, man. That's why it's very important to know who you are in these latter days. Jake claimed they believe in the book. Well, if you believe in the book, it would have African American in it, right? You know, it would have you being a Latino in there, right? But it doesn't.
No, it's great.
You know what I'm saying? It doesn't. So therefore, you got to go back and search the scriptures, search your forefathers. Scriptures tell us that. You know?
Yep. It says, his words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords.
Yet were they drawing swords, because ultimately this devil wants his birthright back. You know? This devil sold his birthright for some meat, a dinner that wasn't even ready. He didn't care. He was a carnal man, and nothing has changed. You can't expect spiritual and righteous aspects to come out of this man, the woman or the child. You know, people say, oh, we get on the Edomite man so much. How much more that devil, that she-devil?
You saw that on Good Morning America. There was a woman up there who was in charge of, answering the American people's questions on how to deal with restrictions. Yeah, the Edomite woman up there. You know what to do. You know, should a pregnant woman be getting the jump shot?
Right.
You know, all these things, and she'll come with the facts.
Yep.
Right. So it tells you everybody's in. They're all a wicked duo.
Yeah.
You know, they're all wicked. There's none of them that do us good.
You want to get Malachi 1 real quick?
Yeah.
You know. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna get that in the. I'm gonna get that definition.
This is Malachi. This is the book of Malachi, chapter 1, and I'm starting verse 3. It says, sorry, I'm good. It says, and I hated Esau, right? It says, and I hated Esau, and lay his mountain in his heritage, right? His government, his lands, right? Everything about him.
Oh, since you said that, slack. I know we all over the place, but we're going to go when we come back full circle. This is Mark 3, and I started, I started 23. Says, and he called them unto him and said unto them in parables.
Talking about his servants.
Yep.
Yahweh is speaking unto his servant. He's speaking to them in parables. You know? And now we have the understanding.
Yep. It says, verse 24, Mark 3 and 24. I read 23 again. He called them unto him and said unto them in parables, how can Satan cast out Satan? And if a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand. And if a house be divided against itself.
That's right. So he's giving examples. Shit, even two devils hate each other, you know, and they got a plan to pass wickedness, how they supposed to stand?
Yeah.
So if people don't agree, you know, then how can they come together to accomplish a plan?
Yep, a goal.
Right? Can two walk together? Can two people walk down the same path to reach the same goal if they don't agree?
Yeah.
And these elites, we understand, yes. Like, we understand what Bible prophecy says. You know, the beast shall hate the whore and burn her with fire. Yep. But we do know they are in cahoots together, you know, to bring this MOT to the beast system. But what they are not in the policies, you know, the different ways, the way it's going to be ran.
Yep. Who's
going to have more control, more power. Right? That's what they're not in agreement with.
Yep. Yep.
Shows you how low-minded these heathens are. They about to hit the jackpot.
Base.
You know?
Yeah.
They can't even get, you know, if it was up to, really it's not up to them. Because the Heavenly Father just ain't this, you know, not present force in the earth.
Right.
The Lord will literally just have an angel appear. Esau on his way to shoot the missiles off, just trying to break. The Lord just have an angel off him right there on his way there. You know? Do all that.
Hey, they say that that head guy from Russian military.
Okay.
His chopper got blasted down and he was in it.
Damn.
And I'm telling you what he was about to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it made me think about that.
Yeah, out of nowhere.
Yeah. You know?
Exactly. So the Lord, you know, He's a very present force in there. These elites, they like, damn, this is the only way. We gotta.
Yep.
You know, they're being moved. They're puppets on a string.
Yep. Back in Mark 3:25, if a house be divided against itself, that house cannot stand.
You see that Egyptian against Egyptian.
Yep.
You know.
Yep.
Some people want, you know, the alphabet community. Some people don't. You know, there's a lot of division going on.
Yep.
How they handle. There's gonna be a lot of, you know, that's what this whole that's the name of that variant. The brother went into it. The variant means like division or chaos, you know, uproars.
Yeah.
You know, and this is what the Lord is saying that's gonna happen. Right? Yahweh Shema Washai. So these different divisions, there's gonna be division like, no, you guys are taking it too far. If we only listen, you see what happened last time when we listened.
Yep.
We got to go back to normal. But now you guys are messing it up.
Yep.
And then the other people say, no, you're the fool.
Yep.
That was just a trial run. They're gonna take more of our freedom. We gotta fight back now or we're not gonna have any time. So that's the division. Esau's playing that both sides, painting a narrative.
That I don't know. Jury's still out this guy. Being legit, you know what I'm saying? But he's one of those hardcore, like, you know. I tell you one thing, buddy. They bringing those LDs back. I'm out of here. He said, cause they're gonna want you to, you know, get the juicy juice.
Yeah.
He said, they asked me to get it. I'm going, buddy.
Yeah, that's how a lot of people in the South are, like Bible Belt.
Yep.
They feel that way. They really do.
Yeah. Yep. It says, hey, you know, the Lord's not with them. I mean, they're gonna be screwed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what we're here to tell our people. That's why you need to fear the Lord, because if you don't have a healthy dose of fear and the showing reverence of obedience and respect for Yahweh Shema Shai, you know, He's not gonna respect you and have mercy upon you.
Right.
He's gonna show He's gonna treat you with the utmost disrespect because He's in charge of your whole life.
That's right.
You know, yeah.
Shit. Okay.
leave him for the dogs.
Last verse, Mark 3:26. If Satan rises up against himself and he be divided, he cannot stand but have an end.
That's right. That's what we're witnessing.
Yep.
The end. I'd be like, damn, I read a title like that. It's over.
Yep.
It's over. The game is about to be over.
Yep.
These elites, they ready to move on y'all people.
Yep.
On you people. It's just you people. You know? And we've been born again. We've been washed from the filth and the pollution. And was it the dogma of this world?
Pollution, yeah, you're right. Pollution.
Because, you know, we've been rehabilitated. We've been brought back to life. When you really understand, you know, Esau, how he's really traumatized our nation, but we've been rebuilt. He structured a society to put everyone into a category.
Yep.
Right? And he's set the category at odds with each other, but we're outside of that now. Right? We're not of this world anymore. We're not of this society. Was there any more?
That was it.
Yeah. Back in Malachi.
Yeah.
This is Malachi 1:3, and I hated Esau and laid his mountains in his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness.
Yep.
Wherefore Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places.
Yep. So the Lord had his man pretty much lock and key for a moment in time.
Caves.
In the caves prior to the Renaissance era, man. All right. When the Lord let this man get loose, and he's been loose to this very day.
Yeah. And really, cities around, they'll show you pictures of like Detroit, you know, blocks, city blocks, just, you know, vacant. You know, this is the blocks and blocks and blocks.
Yep.
And people are oblivious to it. And then out of nowhere, everyone's trying to move to their state. everyone's trying to build up in their state. But two states down, homelessness is at an all-time high. Why do you think we're having that mass exodus out of LA? You can't live in LA anymore.
New York too.
New York.
Yep.
You can't live in those places. So all these, cities are being evacuated.
Yep.
And Esau's trying to, they're being turned upside down. And Esau's trying to build up more cities for more people to live in.
Yep.
That's all you see over here in the South now. Construction everywhere. You're like, damn. No more country roads. Traffic was bad before.
Yeah.
We thought 5 o'clock, 5 and 5:30 traffic was bad. We about to get it now between 4 and 7.
Yeah. That's true.
This is Malachi 1:4, whereas Edom said, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord, they shall build, but I will throw down.
And yeah, the Lord is going to throw this place down, man. All right, the scripture says it's only going to take 1 hour. All right, 1 hour for this place to be completely desolate. Skittle, man. Juneteenth. What does that represent?
The holiday.
Jake. Yeah.
Raving about Juneteenth.
Well, this man got a mask on.
This nigga got and a hat.
Yeah, the elevator don't go all the way up.
You got a hat on, bro. Cutting up that circulation.
Exactly. And 100-degree weather, yo.
You got a hat on, bro.
We stand to sweat. Yeah. We stand to sweat. How much more with a hat on, a mask on? Yeah.
We in the shade.
Yeah.
It says, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord have indignation forever.
Yeah, so that includes the woman. That includes the children of Edom. All right? The border, all right, it says H1365, it says, Gevu, border territory, border enclosure with boundary. Isn't America enclosed with a boundary? You know, it says region.
And this nigga has not been satisfied.
Nope.
This man has gone from region to region, setting up democracy, setting up his way of life, his way of living in all these other countries.
Yep.
And these nations are bugged the hell out.
Yep. And that was part of his blessing, to have the fatness of the earth. It says fatness, H4923, fertile place. So this man has the most fertile parts of the land. This man is everywhere. There's not just one particular fertile place in the earth. Well, yeah, Israel, right? But this man destroyed that land. But everywhere he goes, he gets the best of the best, man.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
So, was that Malachi?
Yeah, just proving that Esau Edom, all right, by proclamation, the so-called white man, woman, and child walking the earth today, and you cannot trust them, man.
Yep.
From as soon as the baby starts speaking, up until they're about to give their last dying breath, man, you cannot trust them, man. A lot of people believe them every day. The scriptures say in Lamentations, our eyes have failed us, you know, for a nation that could not save us, roughly paraphrasing, you know? And that's all because our people have been brainwashed, right? But trusting in this man. Real fast, our people like to say, oh, you are brainwashing that CULT. There's nothing wrong with having your brain washed, what your brain is washed with, man. And we're washing our spiritual minds from the filth of this place, man. We're no longer staying upon the one that smote us. We're fearing Yahweh Shai and trusting on them to the best of our ability. And that's why we go through shit, man.
Alright. And words have power, because what is culture?
Right.
You know? our cultivation.
Right.
You know? So it's just like this nigga just cutting words off. Cultivation, what you're cultivating in, or your culture. You know? That's what this nigga, he's saying to have culture that's outside of his, you know, culture is wicked.
Wicked, yeah.
That's basically what he's saying.
Yep. But he was created to be the wicked. What you got?
Yep. So this is Lamentations 4:17. As for us, our eyes have yet failed for our vain help.
Our eyes, what we see our future in.
Yep, our vision.
Our vision, yeah, has failed us. Look at all, you know, all the voting Jake has done. Jake, you know, died trying to vote. You know, putting their trust in this man.
Yep. And the thing is, you do have some people that they might be a multi-millionaire, and they play on the people who are struggling, saying they have bad habits, they're unworthy because they commit crimes, right? But that's all that not good, brother. What, bro? That's you know, that stigmatic theoretical race theory.
I can't even say that word.
Is it like the critical race theory?
Critical race theory, yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
That it's not a theory, it's real.
It's real.
That's what Esau has really set up. You know? I was talking to a family member, they got this big ass vision on how to become, you know, this multi-millionaire. 10-year plan. I'm like, 10 years? 10 years? She said, yeah, once I become that, I'm gonna send you money. I was like, you got enough money now. I mean, not that I asked her for money, but I was saying, like, you got enough money now, you should be able to chill for a year. Why don't you take a year off?
For real, man.
Why don't you just take a year off?
For real.
And they're like, nah, you know, making all of this money. And it's like, I'm tired of working. But how much money you got?
Yeah.
You tired of working?
Yeah.
Take 2 weeks off.
Yeah.
Take a month off.
Yeah. Take 3 to 4 months off.
Oh no, that's gonna slow me down in my career. You know, I want to be at a certain level in my career,
right? So
I can make the top amount.
Yeah.
It's just like, everybody don't realize how close we are to the end of this thing.
Right.
The days of work for me, Lord's willing, the days of working 10, 12 hours, that's over.
Yeah.
Like, I'm done.
Lord
willing.
Yeah.
I'm just like, this pay the bills, this
yeah.
enough.
Yeah.
Now I'm good.
And that's why a lot of people gonna fall for that basic, you know.
Yeah.
INCOME.
That universal.
Yeah.
You know.
Yep.
Payment plan.
Yep.
Because they're gonna say that the AIs can do your job for you. They'll with just something else. But they showed you. Everybody knows how bad, but everyone don't know.
Right.
You see? But it says, as for Lamentations 4:17, as for us, our eyes have yet failed for our vain help.
It was empty. Because this man wasn't set up to save us. This man was set up to continue to put a foot on our neck, man. Going back to Ezekiel 35, that perpetual hatred, that ongoing hatred is still being shown today. You know?
All throughout aspects of society. Look at the quality of food that you have to eat.
Yep.
Look at the tax that they put for you shopping at a Whole Foods, which is greenwashed. You know, the whole store, it's all greenwashed. But at least you don't guys see Spics and Latinos and you know, all of them there. You don't gotta worry about that.
Yeah.
When I see a Jake at the Whole Foods, they all out of place.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I'd be like, damn, they don't even know how to act when they come here.
Right.
No wonder Esau don't want to see them. Like, our people are gone.
Yeah.
So it says, Lamentations 4:17, in our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us.
Yeah, because it wasn't meant to save us. You know, the Lord didn't create them. Because look, when someone saves you, they're looked at as a hero. They're looked at as a God.
When you can continue to lean upon.
Yeah.
Continue to put trust in.
Get that mic up.
Oh, how's it going? Oh, Isaiah 10.
Isaiah 10.
You can take 100 steps.
Yep.
It says they hunt our steps,
Mm-hmm.
that we cannot go into our streets. Our end is near, our days are fulfilled, for our end is come.
Yeah, our steps are constantly watched, man. You know, just think about what was that? Was it Tulsa? What was the Black Wall Street?
Oh, well, I'm about to post on
No,
I'm thinking about something else.
it was right.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
You know.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Yeah. They had one in Durham and they had one in I think in Wilmington too.
Yep.
You know.
That's what they just did.
No,
That's what they just did in Maui.
Yep. Yeah.
That's exactly. They just doing it again. That shit crazy, right? There's no one like this thing. Mountain Dew was all up in there.
Clearly.
You know, everybody knows. Even the people there, it's just like they've been at war. They know because they're on the front lines, right?
Yep.
Jake ain't on the front lines in Maui.
That's right.
You know, and that's the thing about it. We know this man's agenda and how they're hunting our steps because we're on the front lines. We can read the new YouTube policies and see how that affects us having 1,000 subscribers to go live.
Right.
Right? But why? Don't they want anyone using their platform? Don't they just want anyone to be able to build up? Oh, I can't read it. Oh, yeah. No,
You know?
yeah, I get it. That's funny.
Everybody else like, oh no.
They the sheep. They like, I'm gonna follow the big bad book.
Exactly. Yep.
You know?
Yep. There's more stuff I want to put in if you guys haven't got the chance to do it yet.
That one funny as hell.
Yeah.
The rest of the world.
The rest of the world like,
I know, right?
You know? Suck, you got it.
Nah, so that's what you see happening on the 2030 agenda.
Oh yeah.
That's them hunting our steps.
Yep. Because it's really all, the Lord putting on the spirit of these devils and these heathens constantly oppress us. You know, this is supposed to be a learning lesson for the children of Israel. You know?
Yep, that's right. This is Isaiah 10:20. It shall come to pass in that day.
What day is that talking about? It's talking about now. Now that we got the names back, we got our heritage back, our nationality. All right, we know who our enemy is. We know how to get to deliverance, get to salvation.
Look at this. It says.
But that doesn't need to look. Come on, man.
Yeah. That one. Fall down and get back up, bro.
That's what she's supposed to roll.
Without help?
Yeah.
That's gonna be help. This is Isaiah 10:20. It shall come to pass in that day.
If you can see what we see, I'm not even gonna turn the camera. You know what I'm saying?
No need to.
Yeah.
It's just like shame.
Yeah.
Shame.
Yeah.
People need to feel a level of shame.
Yep.
Isaiah 10:20 shall come to pass in that day that the remnant of Israel and such are escaped of the house of Jacob.
Yeah, that's why we're not building up the community. That's why we're not building up the nation. All right, because the Lord's only dealing with a remnant, and that's we pray we're part of that. Our household, our loved ones. Okay, but the Lord's only dealing with a remnant, a select few. That's why we don't be pulling coattails and trying to pass out flyers. Nah, man. If you get it, that's the Lord. We're just out here to give the message, and whoever's meant to receive it is going to receive it. They're going to digest it. They're going to come into this thing.
They just got that Carly. He did something. Oh no.
I'm gonna tell him, please, man.
Ran him out the car. Like, why you drop him off in the middle of the street for?
Exactly.
He didn't pull over. What's going on in Babylon? But it says.
Any and everything.
I know, right? So the remnant, right? The men of the Lord that you see, and the believers, the few sincere sisters,
Yep.
young men, starting to trust in the Lord more.
Yep.
And that's why you go through different challenges in your life. So you can be like, dang, you know, I gotta trust in the Lord. If everything was all good, you would be still trusting the Lord. But the first time something go bad, you'd be like, oh wait,
ready to throw in the towel.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
This can't be the Lord. You
right.
know, the Lord forsook me. Everything always goes so good, so
right.
perfect.
Yep.
You're gonna feel condemned, you guys.
Got a quick piece up for you. This 1 Peter 4:12. It says, Beloved, think it not strange concerning the fiery trial, which is to try you.
Beloved meaning the house of, that's the house of David. That's the beloved. Dawadah. You know, you see, that's the house of David.
Yep.
Right? David's name means a beloved. Right? So the beloved, the dearly beloved, right? Thinking that's strange. Don't think of it like, hey, what's going on here?
Yeah.
This is strange. This is strange.
Yep.
You know, this isn't right. It is right.
Yeah, because they still mix in that Christianity BS, right? If the Lord's dealing with you, you know, you're gonna be prosperous. You're not gonna suffer hard times. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're able to sell that because everybody knows how wretched they really are. So like, yeah, I deserve this. But Christianity don't tell you how you can get back on the good side.
That's right.
And they tell you that basically the Lord's still dealing with you. Just because something bad happened.
Yeah.
The Lord's still dealing with you. You know, it's a test.
Yeah. Hey, tell brothers part of camp, the Lord loved those who he chastened. You know? So you're gonna catch some lashings, man. And they don't feel good. They always seem to come at the worst time. You know?
They say anything that annoys you is teaching you patience. And that's one of the character traits that the elect would have.
Wow, that's beautiful. You said that. Coming to camp, I was at the light, and the dude was sitting there. He was in front of me, and like 3 other cars behind me, and he sat there as the light turned green and was talking to somebody on the street. I mean, sat there. I'm surprised the light didn't turn, you know, yellow and red on us. He was there for so long. And then one car got out and went around him, and then he tried to drive off, almost had an accident. You know, and I spirit that just sit here, just wait. You know what I'm saying? It made me think about that.
Yeah. So real quick, every time, you know, they got the train coming.
Yeah.
You know, I've seen people literally turn around and then boom, the train tracks open up. I'm like, this nigga waited the whole time. He been here for 3 minutes and now he finally turned around. He lost patience. He didn't want to suffer that anymore.
Yep. Is back in 1 Peter chapter 4 verse 12, Beloved, think it not strange concerning the fiery trial, which is to try you, as though some strange thing happened unto you.
Yeah, it's that fiery trial, it's that heat. You know, hot ass car, that shit don't feel good. Hot seats.
Don't chime in on that.
You know?
Right.
So these fiery trials, they don't feel good. They don't feel to be like they have the kitchen. They have a saying: if you can't handle the heat, get out the kitchen. You know, because the Lord is working right now, right? So that's what we see happening in our lives. That's why things are happening to trust your to waver your faith, so you can pray more. Hey, Lord, I need God. What's the answer to this? You gotta trust that answer. All right. You know, that gotta be the confirmation. The Lord, I believe what the Spirit told me.
And one of those major tests was that first go round.
Yep.
You know.
And the Lord, the apostle knows a great millstone told you not to take that thing. And look what happened. You went right back to your job.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
That's right.
You trust in the Lord. You got that was, you know. You resisted Satan. He shall flee from you.
Right. Verse 13 says, But rejoice, 1 Peter 4:13, inasmuch as ye are partakers of Mashiach's suffering, that when his glory shall be revealed, ye may be glad also with exceeding joy.
That's right, because when Yahushua suffered, he had that vision in his mind of the kingdom of heaven, of what he would get, of his inheritance. So we have to have that same mind, rejoicing, yeah, we doing this for a righteous cause. Yeah, it's okay. These people winning now, but they about to lose. Everybody about to lose. Save us.
That's right.
Lord's willing. But the story is written that we win. Right? The story is written that we win.
I was telling you about that today. It seems like we're losing, but at the end of the day, we're winning.
Yeah.
You know?
Am I right?
Just like we need the Lord, He's gonna need us soon come.
The tides will change or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, God's gonna change, man. Current's gonna change.
No need to fight against the storm.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was pretty much fun. Yep.
Let me get this finish. Isaiah 10:20. It says, "And it shall come to pass in that day that the remnant of Israel and such are escaped to the house of Jacob shall no more stay upon him that smote them."
Yeah, who smote us, man? Edom. Along with the other nations, you know, coming and getting the crumbs from the table, man. You know, they oppressed us too. Right? They smoted us, man. Well, while you're getting that, I like Brent's story out a lot, man. I was taking someone to the Chinese restaurant, family member of mine. I was in there sitting down, but they was ordering, and the lady in front of them was like, "Yeah, oh man, I remember you when you was a little toddler running around here, blah 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 blah. Oh, you done grown up now." And yeah, you know, with college graduated, so I'm just, you know, I'm helping out from time to time. But off of who's back? Only people that they go, you know, the Moab spots that I was going to. I rarely saw other heathens up in there. It was always Jake, always Judah, and always Issachar, man.
But it's close.
Yeah.
It's quick. Chicken fried rice, 10 minutes.
Yep.
Chicken fried rice, 10 minutes.
Yep.
You get that shit already on the counter.
Yep.
Damn, I was here 7 minutes. They got it bagged and everything. I don't never wait for my chicken fried rice.
Right, it's in plastic. You know what I'm saying?
I know, right? Them cheap ass Tupperware.
Right. You can imagine half that.
Styrofoam.
Yeah. Half of that rice is plastic, and they're putting it in plastic. You digesting it, you wondering why you all effed up. Man, yo, man, we gotta get out of here, yo. But the point is, they oppress us too.
I got that.
Yeah.
So Zechariah 1:15, "And I am very sore displeased with the heathen that are at ease."
Yeah, they're at ease right now, right? This is their rest.
Yep.
Starting with Esau, Edom.
It says, "For I was yet, for I was but a little displeased, but they helped forward the affliction."
Yeah, so you heathens help forward the affliction of the Israelites, man. You know, they want to see us in this constant downtrodden state, man. Because they know, their heads, the elites of those heathen nations know that once we come back into power, it's game over for them, man. Everything they have, they own, is going to be restored back to us. And then they're going to become subjects to Israelites and everything that they own, man. They're going to be the new slaves. They're going to be the new captives, because we've been captives all this time.
Yep. And look how they're forwarding affliction today. We still get BS food.
Yep.
BS opportunities when it comes to living quarters. You know, why does Jake mess everything up? Because they never had anything nice.
Yep.
This ain't worth having. They know it.
Yep.
You know, if you got something nice, you know, you're gonna upkeep it a little bit more.
That's right.
You're gonna appreciate it more. But Jake don't appreciate what they got because they don't got nothing.
That's right.
You know, and of course, I mean, we're not saying you move a nigga into the hills, they're gonna treat it right then and there. Now they're gonna have to be rehabilitated. It's more than just something having nice things. It's about changing your behavior patterns.
Right.
Right? Changing your mindset,
That's right.
self-talk. Right? Who you're around, what you see when you go outside. All these things have an effect on your health.
Yeah. And look, just like over in Durham County, they had the parks that Jake lived at. And the water fountain in the park.
Yeah.
Was all full of LEAD. You know. Now, do you think that was just a coincidence? No. Everything is designed with this man. You know what I'm saying? And the only way that they found out was by some college student that was researching something about the land over there.
School project.
School project, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, really? Oh, well, we gotta look into it now.
But really, the funny thing is they can file a lawsuit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but if they fix it, you know, they can cover it up.
Yep. Yep.
That's what they be doing.
Yep.
But you ever seen that TV show Suits? They show you that how they be committing crimes. These Fortune 500, $500 million ain't nothing to them. They just here you go.
Right.
Here you go.
Dang.
$100 million. As long as we don't gotta, you know, admit fault.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like all this stuff.
Dang.
This is Isaiah 10:20, and it reads, "Shall no more again stay upon them that smote them, but shall stay upon the Lord, the Holy One of Israel, in truth."
But stay upon the Lord, man. And that goes back to fear in itself too, man. If we stay upon the Lord, you like, look, man, you're being obedient. All right? Fear and trust kind of goes hand in hand when it comes to serving the Lord, man.
Yeah.
You know? I'm going to trust in the Lord and what He says.
His plan.
And His plan, it starts with fear.
I fear when He's coming.
Yep.
But I'm going to trust in that plan that He has a way for me to escape it.
Exactly. Going back to Proverbs 1:7. That's where knowledge starts, man. With you fearing the Lord. Have you noticed these niggas haven't been running around like that today?
They've been in and out.
You seen them?
But not as bad.
Yeah.
They were down on Wilmington, not Wilmington.
Yeah. South Wilmington, yeah.
Make that right
Yeah.
over there by the tire spot.
Yeah.
South side. They were deep at South side. I don't care. Just be gone.
Right.
Yeah, I got two more for you.
Yeah.
This is Proverbs 14:26.
Yep.
In the fear of the Lord is strong confidence.
Yeah, the fear of the Lord is a strong confidence, man. Why we?
Now I was gonna say that word. You know, of course we know the confidence with faith, with fidelity.
Yeah.
You know, but I was, you know, another definition was like firm trust.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's another definition for confidence. It's like firm trust.
Yep.
So like you said, fear and trust, because the fear of the Lord is, meaning equals confidence.
Yeah.
You know, so the fear of the Lord equals having a firm trust in Him, right? A firm belief.
Yep.
Something you can stand on.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're gonna be confident. You know, standing on the edge of a building. You know, if you think it's gonna, you know, if the foundation gonna be, but if it's like a boardwalk and everyone does it to go see a view, like a mountain cliff, right?
Yeah.
But you go to a mountain cliff and you be like, oh no, I'm not gonna stand there. You don't have confidence in that foundation.
Right.
But we got confidence in Yahweh Shema Shai.
Yeah. Now confidence comes from the scriptures. Well, first, you know, with Yahweh Shema Shai giving us that spirit to believe.
Yep.
You know, that faith, that gift. You know.
We're finally actually able to see how nasty people are.
Like Jake right there. Twitching us across the street with that bag.
Yep. We've always thought this was just normal behavior. This is how people are. These are humans.
Yeah.
I'm a human. We're all just the same. We all are just the same. We just raised a little different.
Yeah, it's a little different, right?
We're just all a little different. We all got our own personality.
Yeah.
Like what they're doing is okay, but it's not okay.
It's not.
And that's what the Lord is showing us.
Mm-hmm.
This is Proverbs 14:26. In the fear of the Lord is strong confidence, and His children shall have a place of refuge.
Yeah, man. His children shall have a place of refuge. And that refuge starts with the names. You know? It starts with the names, man.
Yep.
All right?
I'll do that real quick for you. This is Proverbs 18:10. The name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous runneth into it and are safe.
Yeah, the righteous are going to run into it. The righteous are going to see that this is a safe place. You know, these scriptures is a safe place. Start with the names. Yahweh, He is, He exists. All right? By Hashem in the name, or coming in the name, Yahweh Shai, which means He delivers, He saves. See, this isn't for everybody. It's only for the children of Israel. Matthew 1:21, the Lord's going to come and save His people. And we need a name to call upon to be delivered.
Yep. And you also want a level of like you know, someone say, hey, you know, come to me, you know, invest some money here, invest $1,000, you know, invest 2 weeks of your time up front, and I'm gonna pay you $5,000.
Right.
You know? Oh no. No, I'm sorry. I'm not working 2 weeks for free for you.
Right.
Well, I'm gonna pay you $5,000. You've never made $5,000 in 2 weeks, have you? It's still gonna be cash. You're like, no, I don't trust that.
I don't trust that.
You know? So what we telling you, the Lord's gonna be like, look, the Lord gonna feed you. Okay, yeah.
Right.
I don't see, you know, things getting tight.
Right.
How? I don't see how he's gonna feed me,
Right.
because you haven't been building up that relationship.
That's right.
You haven't seen, oh, he did me good here. Oh, he took care of me here. I remember I won here. Enemies was after me. I remember I prayed and the Lord answered my prayer quick. You know, so all of those, you got to build up that trust. Right? Trust is a two-way street.
Right.
The Lord's like, I'm gonna give you a little. I'm gonna put a little bit on your plate. I'm gonna give you a little wisdom. Let me see how you deal with it. You know, when you deal with it good, you gain more trust in the Lord, because He does what you good.
That's right. That's right.
Jumping back to Psalms. Back in Psalms 55 and 22. It says, cast thy burden upon the Lord.
Yeah, so you're supposed to cast your burdens upon the Lord. It reminds me, I had that in the crib, you know, on my kitchen table.
Oh, yeah.
You know, cast your burdens before you go to bed. Cast your burdens upon the Lord, man.
Yeah, that's a good one before you go to bed.
Yeah.
That's something good, because you want to like decompress. You know, you want to decompress. The affairs of this world, the conditions of this world put pressure on you.
Yeah. Yep.
Right? You know, puts that pressure on you. But you cast, your shoulders, I feel the weight of the world on my shoulders. Here you go.
Yep.
Here you go.
Yep.
You know, take the bags off and give them to the Lord.
Yep.
I'm going to sleep.
Yeah.
And that gives you peace.
Yep. A lot of people, they'll cast their burdens off of alcohol, drugs, you know, teachers having itching ears, teaching them lies.
Yeah,
you know,
those are temporary fixes.
Yep.
You know, alcohol might take the edge off because it makes you forget.
Yep.
You know, you start become happy. You start thinking about all the good things in life, or the good. It amplifies the goodness of the situation that you go out.
Right.
But really, that's why people can't just drink and stay home, because their home reminds them. It amplifies their problems. And that's why you have people who drink a lot at home. They drink a lot, and then they start becoming a rager in their house. But drink, they go out and drink. Oh yeah, this music, you know, this music is good. It makes them happy because, you know, being in that atmosphere, everything's amplified. They forget about their problems.
Forget about it. You know? Yeah, as far as you made a good point, but yeah.
We got a little bit more.
No.
Psalm 55 and 22. Cast thy burden upon the Lord, and He shall sustain thee.
And He shall sustain thee. That's what it's about. Because like you asked me, was like you go into you said, you know, these things are temporal. Just like Esau's you know, his system, his medical, you know, his medical, you know, everything, all that is temporary.
Yep.
You know?
And the reason why they're saying it's temporary is, let's say you have a strong, you know, immune system.
Yeah.
You don't gotta worry about these different these different C's.
Yeah.
Uno, I don't know how to say nine in Spanish. Nueve, uno nueve, right? Ain't that 1 9? Uno nueve?
No,
well, I'm just saying one, and I'm not saying 19.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. You know, I don't know how I remember that.
Yeah.
But
hey, that's sweet.
But yeah, you don't gotta worry about things like that. You really don't.
Yeah, you don't.
You taking care of yourself, like just knowing like the thing, getting all them bad worms out of your system. You feel good.
Yeah.
You feel confident. Now I feel confident in, you know, I'm very cautious what I put in my body.
Yep.
You know, I'm good. You know, and I kind of lost my point. But what that does is make it say, nah, we don't need that, because you were talking about it's all temporary.
It's temporary, yep.
Because what he's gonna give you, that jump shot, is only temporary. You know?
That's right.
It's not a fix. It's just putting a band-aid on.
Right.
But if you identify as, you know, you can put yourself in the category of someone who is, you know, well off in the mind and in the body, taking care of, you know, having healthy habits and routine, that leads to you, you know, overall being healthy.
Right. I got something real fast. This is Psalms 103, and I'll start at 1. Point is in 3 and 4. It says, "Bless the Lord, O my soul, and all that is within me."
And that's what all that within us, we have to give praise to Yahweh Shema Shai. Right? No matter what situation we're in, no matter what we're going through, all that is in us, we have to, with all our might, give praise and bless the names of Yahweh Shema Shai. No matter what we're going through. You got it.
Yep, it says, "Bless his holy name. Bless the Lord, O my soul, and forget not all his benefits."
Don't forget his benefits.
Yep.
Right? Things get hard. Jake just started focusing on all the negative things that's going on.
Right.
All the bad. You gotta think about the good.
Yep.
You gotta be like, damn, what's the Lord trying to say here?
Yeah.
You know? You know, well, where's the victory at, Lord?
Yeah.
Where do I get up on this?
Yep.
You know, you start examining yourself. Yeah, I've been doing my videos.
Yep.
Yeah, I've been praying every day. You know, I've been spending time out of the week to take notes, to write down notes and read. You know, yeah. My entertainment, I've been very temperate this week on my bad habits and behaviors I wanted to overcome. Yeah. Where's the victory at, Lord? Yeah. You know, where's the victory at in this? Right. That's what brothers gotta think. Think about those daily benefits, all those benefits that we have when it comes to serving Yahweh Shema Shai.
Done. It says, verse 3, Psalms 103 and 3, "Who forgiveth all thy iniquities, who healeth all thy diseases."
Right? The disease that you have in your leg.
Yep.
You know, I tell brothers. I was telling the brother, Tazabah, I was like, bro, we feeling all this pain now, bro. The Lord can, if we want, the Lord can come and send an angel while we sleep and heal our, and touch us and heal our whole body. Yeah. And he's like, bro, we realizing, like, dang, bro, these last 2 weeks, I'm not, I feel good, you know, I don't got no aches, I might be a little sore. Yeah. But I was like, remember we said the Lord can just heal us overnight. I was like, that's probably what the Lord did. Yeah. Because we feel good. One night's sleep, you just like, whoa. Yeah. Like, I was feeling bad for about 2 weeks. Yep. Yeah, man. The Lord can ease us out. And some things does take more work. Yeah. You know? Yeah. The worse off that you're in, the Lord, you're going to have to work for this. Yeah. Let's see what because we are doing things daily, you know? Stretching, making sure we're eating good. Body still hurt. Yep. Lord, like, here you go. You've been working towards it. Yeah. Right? You've been eating the right foods. Yeah. I'm gonna heal you. There you go. Yeah. Because
remember, we're coming into a battle. You know, Esau's already been fighting this battle. You know, while we was sleep into the world, we're coming into a fighting battle. So therefore, it's gonna be times where you don't have it. You know what I'm saying? And it's all to rely on the Lord. Exactly, because the condition that we didn't train like, yo, when I'm 21, I'm going to war. Yeah. Like, we didn't train. Yeah. You know, so we in a bad condition. Mm-hmm. You know. And what I mean by that too is like, this man been giving you GMOs for the longest, man. Exactly. You know, so it's like, let's say you did catch a disease, a sickness, whatever the case may be. You know, at the end of the day, you know, you can catch something. But you gotta rely on the Lord, man. Yep. You know, we ready. He's the one that healeth all. Yep. You know, so what if you catch the sea? You get a little under the weather. Yeah, you know, you catch the sea. You know. The capital C. The capital C. That's the. Yeah. That ain't the capital C. Yeah. C uno nueve. Yeah. You know, you catch the uno nueve. Hey, look, the Lord can heal you, man. Don't be so hasty to run down the sleep eat. Oh, you remember? You remember the previous name for the C? Uno Nueves? Yeah. Yeah,
that's a new thing. This is new. This
Yeah,
is new.
it's new, yeah.
And it was back of a Lysol can.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, and this. I was like, is that Photoshop?
Right.
But you don't know what's real.
Yeah,
It's just
yeah.
it's funny though.
Yeah.
And that's why we feel like he changed the name.
Yeah.
And the numbers were adding up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So this man being he can't really hide himself like that.
Nope.
That's why he's having, you know, he just like, all right, I'm gonna tell him.
Right.
You know, that's
Yep.
what really required for, you know, you gotta proclaim your vision.
That's right.
And they out there proclaiming what's coming.
That's right.
We over here acting like a bunch of in the dark.
Mm-hmm.
At least, you know,
Yep.
they getting bold, but they gonna lose though.
That's right. They're gonna lose. He that dig up a pit shall fall to himself. I'm paraphrasing.
He that rolleth a stone and shall fall back on him.
Mm-hmm.
He's trying to roll a stone up a hill.
Yeah.
So when we come up the hill, anyway, he can push it down on us.
That's my icon too.
Nah, yeah.
You know, mine's like, you know.
Yeah. He on the other side of the hill.
Yeah.
He trying to roll up a mountain, and that shit about to roll back on him.
Good. Psalms 103 and 4, last verse says, who redeemeth thy life from destruction.
Yeah, he's buying our lives back.
Yep.
By the precious blood of Yahweh Shai.
Done. It says, who crowneth thee with loving kindness and tender mercies.
Yep, we're gonna get the victory.
Yep.
You know, that victory is gonna be found in His mercy, that loving kindness
God, switch.
that He has for us. This is Psalm 55 and 22. Cast thy burden upon the Lord, and He shall sustain thee.
Yep.
He shall never suffer the righteous to be moved.
And we're not going to be moved, man. Lord will call that number. But why are we not going to be moved? Because the Lord suffered not the righteous. We're performing righteous acts to the best of our ability. Mark.
Yes, great. I was actually meditating on this scripture on the way here. I didn't know. I was just quoting the verse. I didn't know where it was.
Yeah.
You know? I was like, the Lord is not going to suffer the righteous to be moved.
That's right, man. And you see what happened to the ones that wasn't grounded and rooted in this thing, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the Lord caused them to be removed in one way, shape, form, or fashion, man.
Yep.
That's why you gotta constantly be meditating on this truth, man. Constantly trying to seek what's righteous, what's right. And that starts with fearing the Lord, man.
This is dealing with the moved, you know? The Lord not going to call us to be moved. You know, what's that going into? You know, our faith not being shaken up. We're going to be able to be steadfast in our faith.
Right.
Unmovable. Mm-hmm. Always abounding in the work of the Lord. Now I'm staying right here.
Right.
The Lord said work, I'm working.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's a show called Demon Slayer. All right, and there's a part of the show where this dude, he's the swordsmith. He's trying to sharpen the sword to give it back to the demon slayer.
Mm-hmm.
And the whole time he's just there. The demon is right there in the room with him. He's trying. You know, the demons aren't like they can think.
Yeah.
You know, you know they're just real strong and evil.
Yeah.
You know, so she sharpened the sword, and demon like, you're not gonna acknowledge me. He just sharpened his sword.
Yeah.
And so he finished. He was the demon was hitting him.
Yeah.
He was just, I'm gonna keep sharpening. Then the demon slayer came. He was able to throw him the sword, and they won.
Right.
You know.
Wow.
Yeah, he was going at it.
Right.
But this is Isaiah 28 and 16. Therefore, thus saith the Lord God, Behold, I lay in Zion for a foundation, a tried stone, a precious cornerstone.
Yeah, it's talking about our Lord and Savior. Talking about Yahweh Shah. You can call it Jesus, man. He's that he's that cornerstone, man. Okay.
You be watching I be like watching like good clips. People read the Bible verses and stuff sometimes. On Instagram or YouTube Shorts. I'm like, yeah. No weapon that is formed against me that prosper. He said, because my Lord, Jesus Christ. I just skip it. I scroll up. I'm like, the Lord and Savior, Jesus. I was next. So I want to hear that.
Yeah.
I don't remember the first part though.
Right, yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, you start seeing that JC.
No, that's Christian vibes. That shit got spirits on it.
It does.
Yeah. But Isaiah 28:16, it says, a tried stone, a precious cornerstone, a sure foundation.
A sure foundation. That stone, Yahweh Shah, was tried. You know, and the scriptures say the servant is not greater than his master, so we're going to be tried as well.
Yeah. They show you that cornerstone fall down, the whole house gonna fall.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah. You can knock one wall down, one side of the wall. You knock the corner, you know.
Yep. It's a wrap.
It's gonna collapse.
Yep.
Because that's the angle. That's where it meets.
That's right.
So it says, a precious cornerstone, a sure foundation, right? He that believeth shall not make haste.
Yeah. Believers shall not make haste. Going back to Sirach 5 and 7. They're not going to make a tarrying and turn back to the Lord, man. You know, this is it. I saw a wild Quran out here. You know, I'll be back. Lord, will I be back?
Yep.
You know, even though I wasn't saying Lord's well, I'll be back next week. You know, came back out. So 1 week ago, I was like, next week?
Yeah.
That's exactly what he did.
I know, because the Lord, and that's what it starts with, coming out here, repenting, coming back, so that when these things happen, you're not gonna be running to and fro. Your faith is gonna be sure. You're not gonna be moved. You're not gonna be in haste to flee for, another answer.
That's right.
You know? You got it.
Was that it?
Yeah, that's it.
No, so you got it.
You got anything you want to bring up right now?
Nah. What you want?
Can you get Mike 201? Yeah, we'll start there.
That was in your mind.
Well, yeah, I mean, we have good for it. We still in that similar time with Esau.
Yeah.
You know? Because you see a lot, going on in the world right now.
Yep.
Nations are getting fed up.
Yep.
Things are getting hot in the world.
Yep.
I was like, damn. Things getting quick.
Yep.
And I'm thinking to myself, like, yeah. But we've been working towards this day.
Right. That's right.
Like we've been getting better. Like when you've been BSing, when you've been lollygagging, you gonna get scared.
Yep.
Like damn, yo. Like the next, once you find out about that, next day you dropping a check at the grocery store.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm gonna get it when I get it.
Yep.
I'm gonna get it when I get it.
Yep.
I'm cool. The Lord got me.
Right.
I feel good right now.
Right.
Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai. You got it, bro.
This is Micah chapter 2, verse 1. It says, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds.
Right? Their plan, device, a plan is iniquity. It's wicked.
Right.
Their plan is wicked. It's not righteous. It's not for your benefit. It's not to help you.
Right.
But woe unto them, the Lord saying, and that should come from you.
Yep.
Knowing that you don't gotta resist in the way that this world is talking about resisting.
Right.
Right? When you watch the movie The Matrix, right, he's resist.
Yeah.
And then you gotta understand, you gotta be willing to take that leap of faith as well. When Trinity was in the car with him, you've been down that road, Neo. You know how that road ends.
Yeah.
You've been in this system. You've been a part of this system.
Right.
Now really see the world for what it is.
What it is. Yep.
But first you have to change to be able to see reality for what it is. You gotta change.
And now people don't want to change.
Because changing means that you're wrong.
Yep.
You telling me that my whole life is a lie?
Yeah.
You telling me that I've been living wrong my whole life?
Yeah.
Yes. When are you gonna realize it? Look at yourself in the mirror. Look how wretched you are.
Yep.
Really think about it. Think about what you did for that money.
Right.
Think about who you stole from, who you lied from.
Yeah.
Where characteristics as a child, you would have never thought you would have done these things. Right? So you should be comforted when the scriptures say, woe unto this man.
Yep.
Which means death and destruction. Definitely, he does not win. You got it, bro.
Damn, they're still out here.
You have to read Psalm 3:11.
Time.
That's Micah 2. Let's go one at a time.
Okay.
Yeah, after this, look at that. You know, he is miserable.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. This I got a precept too. It's Micah chapter 2, verse 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand.
That's right. They're in their rest, they're in their rulership,
Yep.
and they have all this power.
Yep.
Right? The power is in their hands to do as they want, to do as they please. Right? And instead of helping the people, right, rehabilitating them, you got all the resources and wealth, you got all this technology. But really, you know, they show you that in
Hey, like we were saying earlier, they have all this research, technology, everything in the world in their hands, and they use it for wickedness.
exactly.
You know?
I know they show you in Smallville, even with his technology, and it was always something bad. It was always like a negative effect.
Mm-hmm.
But he wants to do things his way still. He don't want to, because the only way to fix the earth is to follow the book.
That's it.
You know, he has the power to follow the book, but he has the power, he wants to fix the earth how he wants to reform it. Now, there is no penalty for sin.
Right.
The wages of sin is not death.
Right.
You know? Of course not.
Hey, look, that's why we're always on the move. You know, what you call Indians, right? Gad, Reuben, all the tribes was on this side of the earth. Was constantly moving because what? We had to let that land rest.
Yeah.
You know, we understood that because we the people, man.
And don't you want to change?
Yeah.
You want to live in the same place forever? Every time. There go that tree, that bush been there for 30 years. That bush been here longer than the house.
Yeah.
You're like, all right, that's cool. I want to look at a different bush.
Exactly.
You know? It's okay to move. It's okay to change. We're going to embrace it. You know, hey, Lord's going to get that plot of land in Jerusalem.
Mm-hmm.
But we're going to be like, nah, we're gonna take a year off from Jerusalem.
Yeah.
We're going to go over here for a little bit.
Yep.
You know what I mean? That land's still there. We're going to let our children, you know, dwell in the land.
Yep.
But we, after some, you know, we're going to leave.
Yep.
And then our children are going to be up in there. They're going to be able to enjoy our plot of land in Israel, in Jerusalem.
Come back in, check in with the holidays.
Yeah.
You know, get it in, and you know.
Exactly. Like, I'm gonna spend this whole next 10 years with these grandkids. I want to raise these grandkids. I want to play with them in the street. I'm feeling that season again.
Mm-hmm.
This next season, we gonna go to the woods for a little bit.
Right.
You know, then we gonna spend some time on the beaches and the waterfalls. We're gonna do what the hell we want.
Yep.
So much to do.
Yeah.
So and you be changing.
Yeah.
I like this. I like this in my season.
Yeah, I was thinking in my head like it's gonna be like a big theme park everywhere in the city. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
What we going to next? You know what I'm saying?
And when you see Jake, it's not gonna be like.
I look like some powerful brothers.
Hey, we trying to be, brother.
When you see Jake, it's gonna be like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It ain't
yeah.
gonna be like,
Yeah.
man, what are you doing here?
Yeah.
You see Esau, I hate, you know, you go to the pool, here go Big Belly coming out, and I was like, yo, what, he about to get in here? He shower free, came over? Like, you're saying about, like, all that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just like, you ain't have to worry about that.
Worry about that.
You got it.
So, did you want verse 2 in Micah 2?
You can read it. I feel like we can remote read it.
Fun. It says, I'll read the last part of 1. It says, because it is in the power of their hands, and they cover fields and take them by... Ooh! What did they just do? Right? And they covered fields.
And then the president went there and slapped him in the face and said, we'll give you $700 a month to each of the families that lost.
Yeah.
$700?
That's nothing.
What are you trying to get pennies on the dollar for our land?
That's nothing.
And now they want to build something there. They want to keep people out.
Yep.
We need to build something here. We need to take over this land so nobody forgets.
Yep.
And it's just like, oh yeah, you take over the land, but then you're like, we're actually gonna build these houses in remembrance of people.
Yeah.
But they can't stay here.
They can't stay here. Oh man. And look, how does he do that? Through his blessing.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
It's
Oh, and his media. That's part of his blessing.
Yep.
You know?
Yep. It's Micah 2:2, it says, and cover fields and take them by violence,
Uh-huh.
and houses and take them away, So they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage.
That's right. Your heritage, your culture.
Yep.
What you inherit from your parents is not just a house and a home. No, you inherit their habits, their behaviors, their language, the type of culture, the type of food that they eat. Those are things that you inherit.
Right.
You know?
That's right.
Yeah, get that. Get your precept.
Yeah, this is Isaiah 10. It says, "The top, woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees." Because how do you think they get these lands?
Yep.
Part of that is through their laws, man, through their decrees that they have set up.
Yep.
You know?
Decree is like an order.
Right. And like this devil, what he do to us, man? He will get us tipsy, drunk, and then pull out contracts and have Gad and Reuben sign them, man. You know?
Everybody is intoxicated.
Yeah.
Don't know what's going on.
Right.
It's just like this nigga, like he put so much pressure on you. Like, hey, you it's like everybody at the job, like everybody at my job. We used to get bonuses. You know, now we got new bosses. These niggas, everybody be complaining. These niggas bring some donuts though every once in a while. Yeah, I get some. I be like, yo, you don't stop spending my bonus money on some goddamn donuts.
Right. Holy moly.
Some chicken biscuits.
Yeah.
I be like, yo.
Yeah, I know when they give out sausage biscuits. You know.
It's just like that's to keep the peace.
Yeah.
And that's what Esau is doing.
Yeah.
So here, take these crumbs.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, inflation. That's bad. Oh, we got meat for you.
Yeah.
That's cheaper.
Yeah.
You like, whoa. What I was eating was better before.
Exactly.
I want that.
Exactly.
You said you was gonna fix the problem.
Nah, they forwarding the problem.
They forwarding the problem.
And they do that because there's power in their hands. Isaiah 10:1 says, "Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees."
There's an alphabet agenda.
Yeah.
Cancel culture.
Yeah.
Bans. The Life Regenerator on YouTube's been banned.
Wow.
This nigga just posts videos on juicing, eating healthy.
Wow.
I'm not sure what he did, but you know,
Yeah.
how the hell you go from that to being banned?
Yeah. You know, it's loudmouth end dumb. She know what I was about to say, man.
I know, she loud as hell.
Yeah, she's loud, man. Maybe it'll come back to me.
That's why I be ignoring people, bro. I act like people don't even exist in this world.
Yeah, you have to. So back in Isaiah 10:1, it said,
he's like the woman in the red dress. Did you see her?
right,
Look again.
right.
You know? That's a potential. When you look at that behavior, that shit plays on you. You just gotta ignore it.
All right. Back in Isaiah chapter 10, verse 1, finishing it out, it says, "And the right grievousness which they have prescribed." Oh yeah, about the alphabet community. I like to always bring it out. This guy that works at my job, in a sense, the company I work for, and he had only been with the company, I said, for a year.
Yeah.
And then he got this big promotion. And then, you know, the girls in the office were like, "How do you get that position? I've been here way longer than he has." And I knew why. Because he was a flaming, you know, alphabet.
And the thing is, remember for Jake, remember they had the college, they're like, we want to take 20% of diversity.
Yeah.
But really with that diversity, they got that into the culture, into Babylon, so they can bring it for the modes.
Yep.
But really what that did for Jake was destroy them.
Yep.
Right? You have someone that would strive at, you know, MIT or, you know, a great school, and then like, let's say top 20 school, and then you put him in the top third school because he's that good, he's gonna struggle, he's gonna fail.
Yeah.
Right? Instead of letting him strive in a top 20 position, they put him in the top 3. But it's like diversity. You know, this person is worthy of this, but really the whole thing is like, oh no, he's doing too good.
Right.
Let's put him, let's put the goal up so he can dunk at 10 feet.
Yeah.
We put him at 14 feet now.
We put him at 14, 12.
And make him play, and we are still gonna be 10.
Yeah.
But we're gonna have him play at 14, and he's gonna lose.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a ploy that Esau's done, but I was just mentioning that That's the diversity of it.
Yep.
You know?
But that was in the
Yeah.
All right. All right.
Yeah, man.
So you said Wisdom of Solomon 3.
Yeah, actually start at 8.
Start at 8.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 3, verse 8. It says they shall judge the nations and have dominion over the people.
That's what the elect, the 144,000, is gonna receive.
Yep.
And a king is not born; a king is made.
Whoa.
Right. So we read about, you know, King David. Right. That's why we can read about him as a youth. Right. But really, we don't even got half the story. He lived a lifetime. Right. Solomon, just, you know, they just tell you how wise David was, but how did he get wise?
Right.
What level of temperance and dedication and diligence did he show? Right? So we are, you know, have to show that same level of diligence.
Yep.
You got it.
Got precept? Psalms 149, start at 6. It says, let the high praise of Yahweh be in their mouth and a two-edged sword in their hand, because we're talking about judging the nations, right? It says, to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people.
That tells you that the Apocrypha is valid.
Yep.
It's saying the same thing.
Yep.
To execute the vengeance that is written. Right? The punishment that is written to come upon these people is in that, the punishment is found here in the Holy Scriptures.
That's right.
Right? You got it?
Yep. It says to execute vengeance, Psalms 149:7, upon the heathen. But everybody in the kingdom will be all happy, go lucky, everybody's gonna love each other, blah blah blah. Well, we're gonna be executing vengeance. That don't sound like anything nice.
Yep.
I mean, they're gonna be happy. You know, like as we, you know, kind of let off the gas, so.
Well, it's like, you know, like I know, you know, elders be talking about this 1,000. They've been known heathenistic ways for thousands of years. So it is gonna take 1,000 years to really whip them into shape. This is the way. You know, just like us.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like we were like, damn. You know what I mean? We thought this way was better. Still, like, you know, still making mistakes.
Yep.
Still trying to get better.
Yep.
You know, they're gonna have like a better guidance. You know,
Yeah,
but they're gonna have
right?
to actually be able to, like, this is better.
Yep.
You know, this is better. You know, to where the whole nation is like everybody's on one accord.
Yep.
You see,
Yep.
all the Moabites all on one accord. Get that nigga out. Two niggas out of the line. Get them out of there. They calling us,
I know, right?
blowing the ram's horn. You know, they'll come. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Don't worry. They'll come.
Yeah, straighten you out.
You got it.
Yes, Psalm 149:7. To execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishment upon the people, to bind their kings with chains and their nobles with feathers of iron.
So that tells you from the least all the way to the greatest. They're going down.
Yep. Here's the point. I'm sorry.
There you go.
Here's the point. To execute upon them the judgment written. This is the honor. Have all his saints praise the Lord.
Yeah. And the saints of the Israelites. You know, but more important, the elect. This honor have the saints, the elect.
Right.
Starting with the elect. You know?
Yep.
But eventually we're gonna raise up our sons how to be a king.
Right.
You know?
Yep.
Have a son. Yeah, you rule over this.
Yep.
Over some time. Might take longer. Lord might be like, nah, don't wait. You know?
And look, let's start now.
Yeah.
You know, that's what grieves Esau, as the scriptures say. So back in Wisdom of Solomon 3:8, they shall judge the nations and have dominion over the people, and the Lord shall reign forever.
And how the kingdom of heaven is gonna reign forever. It tells you that in Daniel's the 2nd chapter, right?
Forever and ever.
The Lord, you know, is gonna set up a kingdom that should never be confounded. And when you rule that kingdom, you make the rules. You say how things are gonna be, how things are gonna go. What type of food is allowed.
Yep.
How the land is to be tilled.
144:5.
Oh, nice. Yep.
Fine.
No, you good. You good. On David told me I saw 144 all day.
Fine.
I probably
Fine.
at least 12 times.
Wow. See, that's what we've done.
Yeah.
It's scary. It says, Wisdom of Solomon 3:9 says, they that put their trust in him shall understand the truth.
Yeah, they that put their trust in him. Here, remember, kingdom is coming.
Yep.
No.
For the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that repent. Right? And they that hear that and put their trust in him, right? You're going to get that understanding of the truth.
Right.
Right? And you're going to be sanctified. You know, you're going to be purified in your minds to fight for that vision, to fight for that goal. Right? The kingdom of heaven is within us. It's an identity.
Yep.
You know, we already citizens. You know, of the kingdom. This is how we act. This is how we're gonna act in the kingdom.
Right.
Right. That's how we acting now, to the best of our ability, of course. Right. The word Yahweh, Scripture say how Yahweh Shah was the word. The word became flesh. That's how we gotta be.
Yep.
We gotta become, you know, a living embodiment of this word.
Yep. Yep, reads on Wisdom of Solomon 3:9. They that put their trust in him shall understand the truth, and such as be faithful in love shall abide with him.
Get Wisdom of Solomon 7:8 real quick.
Yep.
Such that be found faithful, right, in the love of Yahweh Shema Shai and his commandments, you're going to be able to abide in that house. You're going to be able to abide under that protection, under that covering, receive those benefits.
Yep.
Right? That's what you're going to be able to do.
Yep, Wisdom of Solomon 7:28. For Yahweh loveth none but him that dwelleth with wisdom.
The Most High, he don't love none but them that dwell with wisdom. Right? And that's how you show that you love him.
Yep.
Right? I guess Rock 1:26. So the Most High loveth none but them that dwell with wisdom.
Yeah, which goes back to wisdom. I mean, goes back to fear. So, yeah. This is Sirach 1:26. If thou desire wisdom, keep the commandments of the Lord. It says, and the Lord shall give her unto thee.
Talking about wisdom. If thou desire wisdom, you desire Sophia, which is the Greek word for wisdom, right? Keep the commandments.
Right.
Fear the Lord. And the Lord is going to give you wisdom. He's going to give you instruction, right? If your goal is to be obedient and to go through life, you know, the difficulties of life, different temptations, and, you know, pleasing, and make sure you're pleasing the Lord, or the Lord has to give you the wisdom. This is the wisdom on how to overcome this situation. This is what you need to do in this situation, right? And you can read about different accounts and examples, but then come a point where the Lord start, you know, he starts something with you in your mind even more.
That discernment starts to grow, right?
If y'all would have read up once again, another.
Keep reading that.
Yeah.
This trust not the fear of the Lord.
This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 1:26. If thou desire wisdom, keep the commandments, and the Lord shall give her unto thee. It says, for the fear of the Lord is wisdom and instruction, and faith and meekness are his delight.
The fear of the Lord. The fear of Yahweh Shema Shai is wisdom and instruction.
Yep.
You know, instructions. Why? Saying wisdom is the good choice. This is the way. Walk ye in it. Right? When you turn to the right, and you know, when you do, you know, when you're doing your dealings in the world. That's what the Lord is telling us right now. It says, what does it say? The faith and something.
We keep reading.
Read it. 27.
No,
Sirach 1:27 says, for the fear of the Lord is wisdom and instruction, and faith and meekness are his delight.
The Lord loving them, but them that dwelleth with wisdom. And when you have that wisdom, you have to show faith, right?
Yep.
And you have to, dang, I did what was right. Now you have to have faith.
Yep.
To see it through. And when you get out of it, you gotta still be meek. You know, and when when you're in the situation, you gotta be meek.
Right.
When you're in that thick of it, the fire, you can't be justifying yourself. You know?
Yeah, because aren't we not the same though? Aren't we coming in the same light as Yahweh Shai? Right? You know, loving, you know, want to be around those that have wisdom, man. We don't want to be around a niglet. You know what I'm saying? That conversation is disgusting to us, man. You know? I don't want my iron being dulled out by the conversation of these niggas. Sirach 1 and 28. Distrust not the fear of the Lord.
Distrust not, meaning have trust in the fear of the Lord. That's what that's saying.
Yep.
Have trust in the fear of Yahweh Shema Shah. A lot of people have a hard time trusting the fear of the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Dang, I don't know if I'm obedient in this. I don't know if I do, you know.
Right.
Their faith is weak. They're wavering.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You got it.
Yep. It says Sirach 127 for the fear. 28. It says, distrust not the fear of the Lord when thou art poor, and come not unto him with a double heart.
You see what I mean?
Yep.
I'm not sure if this is the way.
Yep.
And, you know, it's hard, it's not easy. Because Satan, you be thinking, oh, I'm good. You know, I understand it. The water Yahweh Shema say, here you go again. Another jab.
Yep.
Isn't it getting back up? 1, 2. You know?
Right.
He up. He up on 3. You're
Right.
like, damn, he up already?
Mm-hmm.
So you gotta come down with the Lord with a double mind. The Lord like, yo, I see the enemy right there.
Yep.
I got you. I'm here too.
That's right.
Who you think you talking to? You think you praying to? I'm right here.
That's right.
You know? So make sure you read one more time verse 20 and then we go back to wisdom and song.
Done. It's back in Sirach chapter 1 verse 28. Distrust not the fear of the Lord when thou art poor, and come not.
Yeah, when thou art poor.
Yep.
Yeah, when thou art changed to a low estate.
Yep.
You know, when you're poor, when you're down and out, make sure you trust in the fear of Yahweh Shema Shai. No matter what state, stay meek, stay lowly. Low that we're just wretched men.
Yep.
You know, you could be on, you got highs, you could be doing good. I'm doing good. You know, have a great day breathing. One thing can get you out of character. You just shame. That's shame right there.
Yep.
Damn, a God would never act like this.
Right.
You know what I mean? A king would never, you know?
Yep.
You're like, damn, I'm not there yet. No matter how good my relationship feels, I'm not perfect yet.
Yep.
But I'm gonna work towards it.
That's right.
I'm gonna keep fighting. I'm gonna keep, you know, pushing forward. You see?
It says, Sirach 1 and 28, distrust not the fear of the Lord when thou art poor, and come not unto him with a double heart.
That's right. Don't come to Yahweh Shema Shai being double-minded. A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways.
That's right.
You know? In all his goings,
Mm-hmm.
he's unstable. No matter what he puts his hand to, it's going to be unstable. It's not going to be mixed with faith.
That's right.
You know? Maybe I should start that business.
Right.
Maybe I shouldn't. The risk, the reward.
Yeah.
We hear about people about starting a business, but you always lose a lot of money. Is it a loss or is it an investment?
Right.
Like what? Like you can tell by people's mindset that they're not kingdom minded. They're not victory minded.
They're not.
You know.
Especially people who are taught not to be that way.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
You know, your mom always. You know, Jake be on that Mansfield. They'll say, you know, your mom. Don't listen to her. She's trying to nurture you, trying to make you. You're gonna have to step out of the house, and that's what the father was there for.
Yep.
So this is the real world.
Yep.
I'm about to show you.
Yep.
This is what you really about to deal with. Your mom, she nurtured you.
Yep.
Now it's time for you to go conquer the world.
Yeah. And the woman doesn't understand that because, like you said, she was, part of her DNA is to be nurtured.
Yep.
To protect that way. We're taught to protect the way that he was going into, preparing them for the world, preparing them for things that they're going to be faced with, man.
Yep.
And that woman just can't grasp that because they don't want to see them suffer. That's why going back to the plantation days, which they never really went nowhere, who would they put at the forefront of the family? The grandmother, the woman, big mama, abuela. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well.
They made them the core of the family to teach them how to be. You know what I'm saying?
Growing up, we called my grandmother Wella. I thought that was her name. You know what I mean?
Just the title.
Wella. Wella. And then my mom said her real name when she mad. I'm like, who is that?
Yeah.
That's your grandmother.
Yeah. Abuela Linda. You know what I'm saying? It's I'm gonna jump down real quick.
Okay, yeah.
Chapter 2, get
Okay.
something. Sirach 2 and 12. Says, woe be to the faithful hearts, because we just read about in verse 28 about coming to him with a double heart.
Yep, that's right.
Yep, it says Sirach 2 and 13, woe to him that is faint-hearted, for he believeth not.
Faint-hearted.
Slack, verse 12.
Okay, yeah.
It says, woe be unto the fearful heart and faint hands and the sinner that go up two ways.
Yeah, that's what we started off with.
Mm-hmm.
You're not supposed to be full of fear. The Lord's not giving us the spirit of fear,
Right.
you know, of this world, right? We ain't supposed to be full of fear of the world, full of fear of the situation that I'm in. What do you, you're in a situation, you don't know, why are you full of fear though?
Right.
You're supposed to be full with the faith of Yahweh Shema Shai. You're supposed to be full with your ability to trust, full of confidence, full of knowledge, full of wisdom. And that gives you comfort in your mind. And that calls the battle of the mind. You know, you have a war in your mind, peace. Everybody stops fighting for a time. That's what the wisdom, knowledge of the Lord gives us.
I had a dream, vision, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
And I brought this out before, but it made me think about what you just said.
Yeah.
I was thinking like this chopper, this airplane, like a hole in the middle of it. All of a sudden, I see myself just falling out of it. You know what I'm saying? And I called the name of the Lord 3 times. Like, you know, you're kind of nervous, you're scared. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, what the hell? You know,
That's in the dream.
Yeah.
You got no control.
you got to control. I'm about to, you know, just fall, you know, to the ocean. All of a sudden, how much you gonna shot? How much you gonna shot? Third time, how much you gonna shot?
Yeah.
I took off in the dream and I was flying, bro. But you know, it's all about having, you know, that faith, believing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was the big thing with the character Spider-Man. You know, Miles Morales.
Yeah,
they tell you he has to take. It's a leap of faith, Miles. He's like, how do I know when I'm ready?
Yeah.
He said, it's a leap of faith.
Faith, yeah.
You gotta just know.
Yeah.
It's not something like when you like starting the business.
Yeah.
It's not someone can say this is the right time
Yeah.
to get into this business, and you just gotta go.
Yeah.
I see my vision, I see the steps, I see the plans, I know the goal. You just gotta go.
Yeah. That's what they say though. That's something books and stuff, you know.
What?
The market is hot now. You guys
Oh yeah, the market is cool. Like when I hear people talking, like, you know, I got this idea for this business, but you know the economy just isn't doing too well, so I'm gonna wait.
Yeah.
You know, the economy, I'm gonna wait.
Right.
You don't got no faith.
That's right. So last verse, Sirach 2 and 13. Woe unto him that is faint-hearted, for he believeth not. Therefore shall he not be defended.
That's right. You're not gonna be defended if you really don't believe.
Yep.
Right? If you're trying to, you hear people talking about starting a business because they're trying to defend themselves from the inflation, right? But they're not going to be defended because they didn't even take that leap of faith.
Right.
Works without faith is dead.
That's right.
I believe, Lord. Well, where works at?
That's right.
You know, where at then?
That's right.
You say you believe, and you in the hot seat. Our people gotta realize we in the hot seat. You know, the Lord invested. You say you believe, right?
Right.
Where is it? Where is it? Huh? The Lord ain't like, oh yeah, I know your heart.
Right.
I know you got a shitty track record.
Right.
You got it.
Yep.
You got one page in the book that's good, the rest of it's bad.
Mm-hmm.
Or you got one page that's bad and the rest good.
Right.
You know what I mean?
This is like the wisdom of Solomon, chapter 3, verse 9. It says, they that put their trust in him shall understand the truth, and such be his faithful and love shall abide with him.
That's right. So we're going to understand the truth.
That's right.
And that's what this thing is all about, understanding the truth of Yahweh Shema Shai. That's what we're here to give you, to understand it.
Yeah.
You got to just trust that the Lord is going to bring these judgments to pass.
Mm-hmm.
He is going to take down, Esau is our enemy?
Yep.
Oh, the Lord, I trust the Lord. He's going to take him down. He got to pay.
That's right.
He got to pay for the atrocities that he's done to the planet Earth.
Yeah.
But if you feel, nah, I don't like that plan.
Yeah.
I'm not going to trust in that. Why would I trust in that plan? I don't agree with it.
That's the mindset of our people. 2/3 of them are at that. The Lord set this man up, so therefore this Lord won't take him down.
Uh-huh.
You know? It reads on verse 9, Wisdom of Solomon 3 and 9. It says, and such be his faithful and love shall abide with him. It says, for grace and mercy is to his saints, and he have cared for his elect,
There it is.
Yep.
Faith and mercy.
Yep.
Right? So faith and mercy.
Yep.
Grace and mercy.
Grace.
Grace and mercy is to his elect.
Yep.
So we're under grace. We got we're not saying we're the elect, but that's why the apostle Aramla, to the hopeful elect. The other apostle Aramla, he tells we're the hopeful elect. We're full of hope.
Yeah.
That we are the elect. We're full of hope. We're full of the expectations that if I do the work, if I do this, if I keep the commandments, keep a beard on my face, have faith, walk with wisdom, in every simulation of my life that we're born into every day, right? I'm a win. I am going to be part of the elect.
That's right.
You see?
In my household.
Yeah. You're like, damn, we don't really like anybody.
Yeah.
So that one person, two person that's living the okay life, the Lord might have mercy on them.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And you guys see like, damn, the Lord putting you close to me.
Yep.
Right? I didn't, I distanced myself, but somehow they're back in my life in this season.
Yep.
Right? But the Lord might have mercy on them, but they gotta change. They gotta show some works, because when all hell breaks loose again, another change can happen. Yep. And you can separate from them again.
Yep. Yep. Constant testing your faith.
Yep.
It says,
we gotta start embracing change. Embrace it.
Yep.
Go through it. See what's on the other side.
That's right.
I just like this one job, working Monday through Friday. I wake up every day at 7. You a robot. Yep. We not robots. Yep. There's different paths, and
Yeah. Yep.
Like, we got,
Yeah. Yep, it reads on verse 10, it says, but the ungodly shall be punished according to their own imaginations, which have neglected the righteousness and have forsaken the Lord.
But the ungodly, they're going to be punished. They're not going to receive any grace.
Right.
They're not going to get a time to reflect and actually do good.
Right.
No, they're not getting that. Because when they had it, when they had opportunity, they thought scorn of the Heavenly Father's law and despised His ways. Right? That's what Jake is doing. They're thinking scorn. I scorn every time I hear the name of Yahweh by Shema Shai. But you in top selling best author.
Right.
What are you an author of? You wrote a book.
Right. Confusion.
You wrote a book.
Right.
Seek ye out the book of the Lord and read.
Yeah, the book's already written.
The book already written. Yahweh Shai already sit down to understand the book.
The books are already here.
So what are you saying?
Yeah. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 7, verse 20. It says, but there shall be many that perish in this life, because they despise the law of Yahweh that is set before them.
Because they despise the law of Yahweh Shai. That many.
Yep.
It's just like, brothers gotta really get that through their head.
Yeah.
You got 100 people who live in your neighborhood, many. Majority.
Yep.
Almost all of them.
Yep.
You're gonna be the exception.
Yep.
That's what you gotta realize. I'm the exception.
Yeah, you're the witness.
Exactly.
You're the remnant.
we're witnessing. Yep. Oh, the Lord is faithful and true.
Yeah.
So that report can continue on.
That's right.
That report of how Yahweh Shema Shai is real, that report continues.
That's right.
Now I seen it.
Yeah.
I was there. The Lord did them all in.
Yeah. Yeah. So it reads on 2nd Ezra 7 and 21. For Yahweh hath given straight commandment to such as came, what they should do to live even as they came, and what they should observe to avoid punishment.
That's right. So you should observe this. You want to avoid punishment? Observe this. Let me get that definition of observe.
Yeah. So the Lord has given out the blueprint, the guidelines of how to conduct ourselves so that we can receive salvation. We can get some of these spiritual lashes retracted from us, and so we can ultimately reach salvation, man. But Jake don't want none of it. Despised it. When you want the word despise, it means to have a hate, a dislike for it. So a lot of people have a dislike for righteousness. They have a dislike for the love of Yahweh Shema Shai. Okay? And with that, the Lord said, all those that hate me they love deletion. And the Lord's going to give them deletion.
So, definition of observe, notice or perceive something and register it as being significant.
Yeah, when you that's the register if you can.
Yep.
You got to store it.
Oh yeah, money. You got to register. That's where you store the money.
Yeah, exactly. You know.
Yeah, an official list or record.
So there you go.
Yep.
And where's that record supposed to be at? You know?
Yep, in your mind.
That's right, in your hearts.
Yep. And right, the heart, they say the heart is very important.
That's right.
The heart pumps that blood. Life is in the blood, right?
That's right, that's right. That's right.
The heart, very important.
That's right.
I mean, here, I believe in Babylon, that's the #1 cause of heart, you know?
Congestive heart, F-A-I-L.
Yep.
U-R-E.
Yep. Yep.
Yep.
You're a failure.
Yeah. So it reads. So it reads on. It says, 2 Ezra 7:21, for Yahweh giving strict commandment to such as came, what they should do to live, even as they came, and what they should observe to avoid punishment. Nevertheless, they were not obedient unto him.
Nevertheless, right, at the end all be all, they weren't obedient.
Right.
Right?
Right.
They didn't care about the ordinance of Yahweh by Shema Shai. That's why when this famine comes, this pestilence, right? Because now it's just the poly crisis, right? Poly meaning multiple, right? And I don't know why I said that, but but now you see what? What do you see?
Yeah.
You're seeing a new type of the sea, you know, to the one, to the Nieve.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Got that ooze, like, you know, Ninja Turtles, they got that ooze. The story behind Ninja Turtles, they kind of made them mutants.
Oh, I never got that far.
Yeah, okay.
But nah, it's like, so you got that. You got a housing crisis.
Yep.
You got a shortage on diesel fuel. You know, you got food shortages. You got wars and rumors of wars.
Yep.
You got uproars of the people. You got the weather changing. Hottest day of the year, coldest day of the year.
Yep.
You know, and people in the world, they believe this. And don't get me wrong, it is a problem.
Yeah.
The weather is a problem.
Yep.
But who's causing the problem? It ain't normal.
Right.
You go outside in the morning, can you do that? You really can't. The air is thick.
Yep. I was just thick right now.
It's hard to breathe.
Yeah.
Just the air is suffocating you. There is a problem. Right? You should be able to go for a run and be like, wow, I feel great. But now you don't. So all these different things are happening at one time for the people. I'm like, whoa.
Right.
Yeah, these are problems.
Yep.
And they're gonna fix them like they did in 20, you know, back in the 2020.
Yep.
So we need to trust the process.
That's right.
People need to have more trust.
Reading on. Done. 2 Ezra 7:22 says, nevertheless, they were not obedient, but spake against him and imagined vain things.
And nevertheless, they were not obedient, and they imagined a vain thing. The vision of Babylon the Great continuing on.
Yep.
Living a life of sin, they imagined this vain thing. Right? It's a vain thing. We told you it's vain. We told you it's vain. It's not going to last. But what we're working, it's going to be forever.
That's right.
It's like we putting them hours in.
That's right.
I'm going to go work overtime this weekend. You know what I mean?
Right. And don't sit down lessons are overtime.
Exactly.
You know, why you think Pastor Hart said, you know, be in the spirit, you know, 3 videos of course, but be in the spirit of doing more than try to get a lesson in a day.
That's right.
You know, bring them times when things are speeding up.
Especially if you know the doctrine.
That's right.
Right?
All right.
You guys know, like, you've been in, like Pastor Bar said, Pastor Hart was like, you've been in 5, you should know everything.
Yeah.
And he said, you've been in 15, you most definitely should know everything. But, you know,
Every
up.
brother in there.
It's a level where it takes time. It takes time to get the wheels rolling at first. Oh yeah, me too. So then you get the wheels rolling, and then you start studying, then you start messing up, you start getting the doctrine more, and you're like, damn, I gotta go into history. Damn, I gotta go into the Hebrew still. And then you're like, I gotta rebrush up on the doctrine.
Oh, the Greek.
You know, on the Greek.
Yep.
You know, I gotta go into this. I gotta start applying wisdom to my life. I gotta start applying more faith. I'm in the season of walking in faith.
Yep.
You know, I'm just praying more. I'm praying all the time. You know, I'm spending time praying. I don't got, you know, maybe slow down on your studies. You know, whatever it is.
Yep.
And that's that walk. That's why it takes time, like a lifetime.
Yep. And that's why, all that being said, you don't have time to make your life complicated.
You really don't.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you really stay into the course, you really don't have time for nothing, man. You gotta remind yourself to eat. You gotta remind yourself, oh, I gotta go pick up the kids. Or I gotta do that. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got time, man.
No, literally.
You know?
Time is short. Shit. If I can use the headphones at work. I'll use the headphones.
All right. Sleeves, no one.
Yeah.
But reading on, it says, and deceive themselves by their wicked deeds, and say of the Most High that He is not, and knew not His ways. But His law have they despised, and denied His covenants, and His statutes have they not been faithful.
And they deny His covenants.
Yep, covenants. Yep.
Yeah. I don't want to be part of that new covenant.
Yep. That's what they said.
They're saying F the new covenant. I despise that way.
Yep.
That way of life, to go that way, nah. I don't like that. Like, now I got more families talking about God got a plan for you. And I'm like, hopefully, you know, hopefully you do. But I ain't never heard you mention God before. Like, Jake's starting to get nervous.
Yeah, because all those gods that they worship, like, why would you prostitute? You know? For the wall. Yeah. So, yeah.
Yo, have you ever seen anything like this before?
Yeah, I know, right?
This shit out of this world, bro.
Out of this world.
This will be rocking in the kingdom.
That's right.
But it's gonna be. I mean, you see Nate. Them garments be fly. So I'm not even gonna front. It be fly.
Yeah.
Like damn, you get with the cape. We gonna have things like that in the kingdom.
It's gonna be beautiful. Like, you ever seen like silk being made? How it's made with the no, like the I forgot those Barbie insects. I forgot what makes them. I watched a video on it. But
I've never seen
it's
it.
crazy how it's made, man. It's like it's a nice process when you watch it.
Yeah.
And it comes out so like it's like Pastor Hart went into it one day. He said, "Man, I was silk shirt." He said, "Man, that thing felt so it was bad." You know what I'm saying? We got the finest clothing. You know?
We had that one like 100%.
Yeah.
You feel different.
Yeah.
Like things have moods to them. Everything has an energy to it.
Yep.
You lay in a certain bed.
Yeah.
That has a certain energy to it. It has a vibration. Everything has an energy. Everything has a vibration. Everything's alive. Everything's radiating.
Yeah.
Because the spirit of Yahweh Shemal Shai, the elements, were used to create those things.
That's right.
Some way or somehow. You know?
So
Perspective of it.
Huh.
You look like a bug out. It's playing with something.
Yeah. Yeah.
But to everyone else, it looks like a bug out.
Yeah.
Like perspective and
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
That's what we see 360.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right. Reading on 2 Ezra chapter 7 verse 24 says, "But His law they despised and denied His covenants, and His statutes have they not been faithful, and have not performed His works."
Yeah, so they haven't faith and works. They ain't showing those things. They're not showing faith. They're not showing works. They're not showing none of that. This is what I want. It's not about what you want. It's about what you need.
Right.
That's what Jake don't realize. I want. What about what you need? What about what's good for you? Because you're not in a place to be able to judge what's good for you. Look how broken we as a nation are.
Yeah, Esau has a saying, "What is not what your country can do for you, what can you do for your country?" And we're saying that on the flip side, with unrighteousness. Not what you want, what can you do for the Lord? You know?
That's right. And what we're doing for our country is being examples of what the Lord desires. Right? Okay. So Yahweh Shema Shai, he's building up men.
Yep.
And to be honest, we gotta let our light shine, but we also gotta walk with wisdom.
Yep.
You don't gotta give these people nothing. I just be matching people energy.
Yep.
Be wise, don't offend. You lame, I'm gonna be lame.
I was getting a precept, but I flipped to this, and I'm like, damn, brother said this, like, kind of like.
Okay, you got it.
It's Ecclesiastes 10:9 and 18. It says, wisdom is better than weapons of war, but a sinner destroys much good.
Yeah, so wisdom, the wisdom of the Heavenly Father is better than weapons of war. Right? And that's what Esau is gearing up for. He get his weapons of war ready.
Right.
But our wisdom is more superior than that.
That's right.
The wisdom of Yahweh Shema Shai is better. Right? In everything. Because personally, why would you fight somebody?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Why would you fight? Why wouldn't you talk about conditions of peace? Yeah, beasts fight. They see each other.
Yeah.
You got a problem, man? You got a problem? Now I'm just here to drink some water.
Yeah.
I'm coming to the pond and drink some water like you are.
Yeah.
I don't got no problem.
I feel about the Rams. They like, fucking be like.
Yeah.
You know?
We saw two moose.
Yeah.
I saw a video. I saw a video. God, these two moose got stuck together because they were fighting. And out of nowhere, somehow they jumped into the back of this dude's truck. I was like, how did they end up in there?
Yeah.
And the woman's like, telling her husband, go stop him, go stop him. He's like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Go stop him. What am I going to do?
That's a woman for you.
That's beast right there.
Exactly.
But man be stupid to ask some dude, he saw a bear.
Yeah.
This ain't no small bear. This was a bigger bear. He tried to have the dog bark at him. he was trying to egg the dog on. The bear, the woman screamed, the recording stopped.
Yeah.
The woman screamed. She was like, no, they can sense that fear.
Right.
So animals they can't sense things, right? They sense, but their senses are all off.
That's right.
Because they're drunk. Yep. So the wisdom of Yahweh Shema Shai is better to have peace. That's what wisdom gives us. It gives us peace. When we're having war in our minds, when that wisdom come in, it stops. It settles the war.
Right.
It brings peace to our situations that we're into.
Right. I'll start up some. This is Ecclesiastes 9:16. It says, then I started,
What verse did you just read?
The last verse. I'm sorry, 15. It says, now there was found in it a poor wise man. 14. There was a little city, and few men within it.
Where does it say money is
No. That's not this one. It's Ecclesiastes 9:14. It says, there was a little city, and a few men within it, and there came a great king against it, and besieged it, and built great bulwarks against it. Now there was found in it a poor wise man, and he by his wisdom delivered the city.
You see that a good example is that movie Braveheart.
Yeah.
He was a poor. They're lowly. They're lowly people.
Right.
But he was wise. He was taught how to use his mind, and he was like, now this is how we're gonna beat them. They didn't just take you know, like James Bond and just like a John Wick movie just out there.
Yeah.
You know, just whooping everybody's
Yeah.
ass. She like, damn, this thing just goes straight into the club.
Yeah.
That was his plan, just to get in there.
Yeah.
But he didn't like do anything else.
Right.
He didn't sneak into the person's house and wait for them to get back. Like he just going, you know, guns a blazing. But the poor wise man, right?
Yep.
He's gonna overcome the enemy with wisdom.
Yep.
So no matter how big the problem is, wisdom can overcome.
That's right.
Wisdom can get you the victory. Okay.
Yep. It's one of those victory, Lord will.
Right.
Yeah, it reads on, Ecclesiastes 9:15. It says, now there was found in it a poor wise man, and he by his wisdom delivered the city. Yet no man remembered that same poor man. Then it said, all right, wisdom is better than strength.
King Solomon saying wisdom is better than strength.
Yep.
Nobody his memory wasn't in remembrance. People despise the poor, right? But the rich of this world, they hold to what they say to the clouds.
Right. Hey, look at those kung fu flicks, those kung fu movies. You know, they're the guy he's way smaller, and they're fighting this big group. You know, and they're catching with a pressure point. You know, and break them down with just one finger. You know, you're like, damn, how does this small guy take this big guy down? Because the wisdom of the body.
Yep.
You know?
It's funny because you watch like a good one is a Kung Fu Panda, right? You remember you got this big ass panda. You got the little guy, the old guy. Yeah. He just messing him up. Yeah. And then he grabbed his finger. Yeah. He messed him up, you know. And he was a wise man, young. And of course, on the show he's still whipping ass. Right. But that's a good show. That's a good movie. But they tell you that men often, they tell you right before the old turtle died, he said men often when they're trying to escape their when they're trying to escape their destiny, that's what oftentimes moves tides to make their destiny come to pass, right? Because when you watch the movie, you know, the old man said the enemy is going to return. Right. And if he was like, I gotta go warn them. If he would have never went to go warn, that bird would have never dropped the leaf. I mean, his feather for the tiger to unlock it and to actually go there. Right. And the old man, before he died, he was like, men often lead to their destiny as they try to escape. There is no escaping that higher power. There is no escaping that higher influence. Right. Right. Everything influences someone. Right. If you have a strong will, you can influence someone with a weak will. Of course. Right? That's why people call them predators. Yep. Right? With children or, you know, abusive relationships. That wife or that person who's being abused has a weak will. Yep. And so the other person is able to oppose their will upon them. Well, that's the Heavenly Father. Yep. He's able, we all have willpower, but he's able to oppose his will upon us, and we be moved into his influence. If he was, you know what I'm saying. But you know, and that what's that? Is that Job? I know, right? Where it goes back to he sealed the instructions. 33, yeah. You know, the Lord seals the instructions for you for the next day, so He can withdraw you from what you want to do. Draw pride from man. Scripture says. Yep. I wanna get a quick one real quick. This is, Luke 12 and 15. And he said unto them, take heed and beware of covetousness, for a man's life consists not in the abundance of things which he possesses. And that's why people find security, and that's why the Lord's going to visit them in that security. You know, a lot of people find comfort in the things that they have obtained, but not knowing that, look, all that stuff could be ready to be taken away, man. Yep. All your comforts, Brother Ara real fast did a video on the end of, it's our such and such day on sleeping in our van. You know, we're in Walmart and with a toddler, and we're going there to take advantage of the utilities and use the bathroom, brush our teeth, and blah blah blah. You know, people being brought down low.
I didn't.
Nah. I know dealing with covetousness, because they have this thing called lifestyle inflation. They have this
Yeah.
thing called lifestyle inflation.
Yeah.
You know? Like, yeah, you get a $10,000 bonus at this banging job. You want to take this extravagant vacation.
Right.
Why? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
why? You got an extravagant ass apartment already.
Yeah.
Why don't you just enjoy the things you got? But you was on Instagram and you saw someone in Hawaii.
Yeah.
You saw them do it. I'd be like this. Even like for me, I'm kind of a party pooper.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you want to enjoy things in life, but I'm like, this ain't look as good as everyone else was saying it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
And
food was great, but I read the reviews and they sold me.
Yeah.
It don't taste. It tastes good. Don't get me wrong, but it don't taste like wow.
Yeah. Yeah. What's that dude, man? I forgot his name, but he did something on like he went to this concert, and I forgot his name. Greg Adams, Coach Greg.
Oh, Coach Greg Adams. Yeah.
And he was like, the chick was like, everyone just like, you know, at the concert, and then the chick pulled out her phone and was doing like this, and was like, all turned up, like, yeah, like she's having a good time.
Mm-hmm.
And then once she was done, she did it, and it just, you know, went back to the concert, like, trying to put.
Why do you have that good time still? Like.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
She was just putting it on.
No. You know, when I was in high school, it was just, you know, Snapchat was just getting up there. Right? So the thing is, was just, yo, say what's up for this. Everybody, we just be sitting in the room doing nothing.
Yeah.
Right? We just be talking about someone just open their phone for Snapchat, and everybody just act like we having a blast.
Yeah.
And when they're like, I'm like, yo, it's like, don't put the camera on me.
Yeah.
I'd be like, but then once the camera's off, I'd be like, yo, who's the point of that?
Right.
What was that?
What was the point? Is that it's all vanity?
Like, I'd be like so confused. What
Yeah.
made you turn on the camera and then act like
Yeah.
we were having so much fun?
Yep.
We ain't doing nothing.
Yeah.
I'm bored as hell.
Yep. Yep.
That's how I don't get it, bro. But that's what people can see that and they covet it.
Yep. Yep.
You know?
Oh man, I'm jealous of her. She's having a good time. You know what I'm saying? The whole time it won't even like that.
A beautiful girl.
Yeah.
They're saying now that these influencers, they're actually dealing with.
Yeah.
They're actually dealing with like body. I can't remember that. It's not dysphoria or anything, but it's like they don't like themselves.
Yeah.
You know, they don't like who they are.
Yeah.
And that's why they're constantly in the mirror. You know, that's why you see the weightlifters constantly showing themselves off. You see the women constantly showing their curves off.
Yep.
Because they really hate themselves.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
They're putting on this facade.
Yeah. I had a woman tell me that. I hate how I look. I'm looking like. You know what I'm saying?
No, literally.
You know?
I'd be like, you know, we gotta get back to scriptures.
Yeah.
I'd be like, I like my voice. I like how tall I am.
Mm-hmm.
I like my hair. I like everything about me.
Right.
You know? What is there to hate? It's who I am. I gotta live in this body.
Yep.
Now you can make improvements, but you're supposed to love yourself.
Yep.
And if you love yourself, you're gonna do good.
That's right. Read that again.
Okay. This is Luke, chapter 12, verse 15.
Yep.
I'm gonna read it in the LT now. It says, then he said, beware, guard against every kind of greed, beauty, riches.
Yep. Because it's all vanity in the day. You got to guard against that, man. You know, Jake is taught to chase after that. You know?
You got an opportunity, right? You know, like you found out, dang, you know, somebody really wants this thing that has zero value in my life. Say you had an old bike.
Right.
Let's say you have a bike, it's a used bike, but someone wants to buy it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, can I buy that? How much you want to sell that for?
Mm-hmm.
You're like, all right, $50 sound? No, $50 not enough.
Yeah.
$60.
Yeah.
$70.
Yeah.
$100. That's how much it's worth.
Yeah.
And it's just like, damn, how greedy are you? You don't even use the bike.
Yeah.
Just give it to them.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Actually, I do need a little bit of money.
Yeah.
You calculate your bills. Oh, I actually only need like $30. Hey, you give me $30. That's gonna take me a long way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But everybody's greedy.
Yep.
What can I get? What can I get? Take. life is a give and take.
Right.
You know,
That's right.
and wisdom is there to guide us in those things. Every detail of Yahushua's life, every detail of King Solomon's life is not recorded. How he handled that situation, how he handled waking up in the morning. He was tired.
Yep.
You know, it's just like you just gotta figure it out. You got it.
This real quick, Sirach 10:2. As a judge of the people is himself, so are his officers, and what manner of the ruler of the city is.
Hey, we those officers in Yahushua's kingdom.
Yep.
He's the judge, and we those officers. So we in that same accord, same
That's
like
right.
mind, same status of having wisdom, right? Applying wisdom,
That's right.
right? Men of wisdom,
Man of wisdom.
right? Men of understanding, men of temperance, men of patience, long suffering,
Yep.
right? Men of peace.
But the land back off you, that's how the people, because who's in rulership?
Esau.
Esau. He covers up to everybody's stuff, man.
Yeah.
You know? And he's greedy. You know? And that's the mindset that people are going to take on.
I know. When you really think like, I know that at our spot we had like a little like a breakfast. They threw a breakfast for us.
Yeah.
Right, so you can go in there and get breakfast, and they were like, but you see everybody else, you know, we in line, we were like, we're gonna wait, you know, we don't get there, we're gonna wait a little bit. Food was getting kind of low,
Right.
right? So food was already getting kind of low, but I look at everybody at play, they got bagels, they got 4 or 5 pieces of waffles, and I'm just like, damn. I was
gonna
like,
do that and start,
you gonna do that at the start?
Yeah. Like,
I was like, nah, I was like, we only get 2.
Yeah.
I was like, I ain't about to have these people behind us looking all crazy, looking at us like, why are we taking so much?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because there's an image you want to carry.
Exactly. That's right. It's, Sirach 10:2, it says, that's start at the top.
Yeah.
Yeah, it says, the wise judge will instruct his people.
You see, a wise judge,
Yep.
he will instruct his people. So we've been instructed. We the people of the Lord, we're being instructed. He's teaching us.
Yep.
And be willing.
Yep.
Right? Be willing to learn. When you feel in the bottom, I'm right. Now, still consider.
Yep.
Am I wrong? Am I wrong in this situation? I feel like, I feel like I'm right.
Yep.
But can I be wrong? You pray to the Lord. You might cast a lot.
Yeah.
You might cast a lot. Wow, I was wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
I was right. The Wali Yalba Shema Shai.
Right.
We gotta be humble. We gotta completely lean on the Lord.
That's it. That's what it's all gonna boil down to. You know, we're coming into the realization of that. You know, the longer we're being in this truth.
Yep.
That's what it all boils down and render to. But our people that's out here and all these other philosophies and doctrines, this madness, everything's gonna be put to fire.
Yeah, everything's gonna be tested.
Everything's gonna be tested. You know, all the idols, all the I always deal with positive energy. You know, all that shit gonna be put.
Manifestation.
Yeah, you got to own it, man.
That manifestation stuff, I was like, it don't work like that.
It don't work like that, man. You know.
The Lord, you gotta let it manifest.
Right. And the scriptures say, you know, you got to run to those idols. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And for brothers that want something, you gotta give something. If you want something, it's a give and take relationship.
Right.
You want something from the Lord, you gotta take something away.
Yep.
Like, all right, well, I love playing video games for 1 hour a day. You gotta take that away for a season.
Yeah. Yeah. And look, mine was sports. I was heavy into sports, broadcasting. That's what I wanted to get into, man. And you know, to make a long story short, man, you gotta cast off. You don't have time for it, man.
Yeah.
You see, it's vanity.
That you gotta show like brothers talk about diet, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a season off with the meat. You might have to take a season off, get in the box. You know?
Oh, man.
You might have to take a season off of that.
Yeah, and then you have to sit back and analyze what the Lord's taking you through.
Yeah.
Maybe the Lord just, like you say, stay away from the box for a while.
Yeah.
You know? But when I do give you the box, then you're gonna know how to handle it.
Yeah, you don't know that.
Yeah.
But
You know?
still what it means to have that power and control.
How y'all doing?
Yeah, how you doing, man?
Can you do me a favor?
What is it, brother?
If you please, I'll be something to eat. If you please, I'll be something to eat.
I ain't got no change on me. I would have,
I don't have anything.
You got a dollar?
I sincerely don't have anything.
Yeah.
Your
You
brother got
about to
something.
eat? You about to eat, sir? You got something to eat?
You know, we're not those guys that people think we are.
Yeah. I really
You
don't
know?
got anything.
Yeah, I didn't either. You know, I actually left my wallet. You know,
All I got is my car, you know, that shit digital.
yeah, that's what.
Yeah.
You know, that's the thing, when that you know in world comes, that new world comes.
Yeah.
It's
hard to justify having. I mean, I'm young. I'm
Yeah.
younger. The older brothers,
Yeah.
when I hear y'all,
Yeah.
it's hard for me to carry cash because growing up, when we were young, money, here goes spend.
Yeah.
So now I'm like, I don't have any cash. I don't got anything to spend.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm looking at the bank account like, that's all I got now. I'm not spending.
Yeah.
So it's a little different mindset.
Yeah, it's definitely a different mindset. You know, it's shit. Brothers, that's all we do. You know what I'm saying?
I know some brothers okay with carrying the cash because like,
Yep.
this is all I got for the week.
Right.
But for me, I'm just like, nah, I hate counting it.
Uh-huh.
I didn't know. Damn, I forgot I spent that 20.
Yep.
You know?
Yep. So back in Sirach chapter 10, verse 1, it says, a wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered.
Yeah, that government body, how as a body they would move will be indecently and in order.
Solomon.
Yeah.
You know, his government was in order. You know?
That's why brothers gotta be in order.
Yep.
We gotta move decently in order. Scripture talk about the ministry be not blamed.
Right.
Right? And that's what it's about.
The last time I did that, they ignored the hell out of me. That's how much I ain't doing it. Yeah. It says, verse 2, it says, as the judge, Sirach 10 and 2, as the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers, and what manner of the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein.
Because a ruler has power. He has influence.
That's right.
You see?
Right.
He has a greater influence. The might of Yahweh Shema Shai has the greatest influence, but Esau Edom has an influence of being a wretched man.
Yep.
And to push that, to the forefront.
Yeah, that's how you make it.
That's how you make it. Being, you're African American. You gotta be effeminate when you come on TV.
Yep.
That's how you make it.
Yeah.
Oh, Oprah, you gotta be big and out of shape. You know?
Yep.
What the hell she do for me?
Right.
You ask anybody how she got rich, they couldn't tell you.
Yeah. And that's why the scripture said, marvel not at the works of a sinner. Because you don't know, there's people marvel at the ones about people that are in this lifestyle.
People just come out of nowhere.
Yeah.
In the YouTube algorithm push people to the forefront. It ain't just on YouTube, it's everywhere.
Everywhere, yeah. Everywhere.
The algorithm.
Algorithm.
The algorithm.
You know?
Well, the Lord got an algorithm.
Right.
And you playing right into the Lord's hands.
Right.
You got it, brother.
Yep. It says, verse 3, unwise king destroy his people, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited.
Through the prudence, through the wisdom.
Yep.
No, dude, prudence is foresight. Moving with caution. Weighing out your options.
Right.
You can't just move in haste.
Right.
You know? I'm unmovable. Things are coming in my life. I'm not pursuing things, so I'm the one unmovable.
Yep.
I'm the one staying steady. I'm holding my ground.
Yep.
Things are coming at me, trying to attack me. I'm gonna stay right here.
And that's why we're not going to be movable with it, because we are grounded and rooted in this faith, man. Starting with the names of the Heavenly Father's only begotten Son, man.
Yep.
You know, that's start that foundation. It said, that was it. We said what's your prophecy?
Yeah, that's good.
You know, we haven't went to prophecy.
Yes, Rock.
It's about 39 and 1.
Yeah, let's get that.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 39, verse 1. It says, but he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High.
And that's what we've been talking about all day, the fear of the Lord, wisdom, giving your mind over to Yahweh Shema Shai. Searching the Lord with all your heart, with all your being.
Yeah. Because we're that comely and beautiful woman out of the Lord. And the Lord wants our mind. It's like you want your woman's mind. When you got your woman's mind, she's going to do what you command her to do, man.
She's going to help you.
Yeah, she's going to be right on board with everything you want to do, man.
And you're going to be helping her.
Exactly.
It's a give and take.
Give and
I
take.
am helping you.
That's right.
Don't you see me helping you?
Yeah.
Look how good you're doing.
That's right.
Right? And now you're helping me.
Yep.
You and a partner, you want a partner that's ready to go.
Yep.
A business partner.
Yep.
You know?
That's right.
You want a strong business partner. Well, thanks for picking up the slack here.
Yeah. Yep.
You know? Someone we just fill in the gaps.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I saw what you left in the itinerary, what was left to do, and I did it.
That's right.
You got it.
Yep. Shabbat 39:1. But he gives his mind to the law of the Most High, and is occupied in the meditation thereof,
Go ahead.
will seek out the wisdom of all ancient,
Uh-huh.
and be occupied in prophecy.
That's right. So you get occupied. You're gonna be. Your mind is gonna be working, thinking about the process of Yahweh Shai, going into the news, in the news. I can, if I don't watch a video all day, I'll watch in the news video.
Yeah.
I'll be watching a video, cancel it, and be like, I'm gonna watch this in the news video.
Yeah. You know, it's beautiful how the Lord got certain spirits and certain men. Like, there's all different types of news and prophecy.
Yeah.
You want to see judgment? You watch Brother Hawaii. You know, you watch
Yeah.
Elder Hawaii. You know,
Mhm.
you don't like being called Elder, but
Yeah.
you know, the love Brother.
The head of North Carolina.
Exactly. Hawaii. He does the judgments and the news and prophecy.
Yep. The
You know?
beloved Elder Manata Zaba, he does the news too.
Yeah. Elder Yashabamba.
Elder Yasha
You know?
Bamba.
News and prophecy when it comes to things, especially the NW order.
Exactly.
You know, so you get all of that. That's it's beautiful how the Lord got the spirit on brothers. You know, to specialize in what they do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got a different. Oh, he's holding post over. He looking over here.
Right.
This man looking over
there.
there.
That's right.
Everything around the walls ain't all happening at the same time. I see a bird. Oh, I see some goose over here. You know, I see some I don't know, like another animal. I see a bear over here.
Yeah.
You know, you're reporting.
Yeah.
It's not
It's
gonna
gotta
all
be
be
right.
the same thing.
That's right.
And that's what we're doing. Brothers is standing upon their watch.
Mhm.
They're standing upon their high tower.
Yep.
You got it?
I got something fast.
Uh-huh.
Second Ezra 9:1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself.
So we gotta measure the times as we watching. We hear about more LDs. We hear about wicked enchantments.
Yeah. As we're meditating, we're measuring the times. Yeah.
So that makes when we meditate upon that, when we walk in our day-to-day life,
Yep.
things get better.
Yeah.
You know, like I heard that by next year, the housing market's gonna have to drop.
Yep.
Next
Oh,
year, you should be able to buy a house.
Yeah, there's always that calm before the storm.
There's always that kick.
Yeah.
I feel like Esau, you know, like brother say, Esau, stay kicking the goalposts.
Back, right?
You saw that in school. Jake
Yeah.
was doing too good.
Yeah.
Esau be like, here, wait.
Yeah.
I gotta make it a little harder.
Yeah,
you
yep,
too
yep,
good at this. We gotta
yep.
make it a little harder.
Yep.
Because he already with it.
Mm-hmm.
You got it.
Second Ezra 9:1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before.
So when you start seeing these things,
Yep.
look up.
Yep.
And lift up your heads for your redemption draweth nigh. No more time to be in the woe is me spirit.
Yeah.
Now it's time to be like, I talk to you, bro. We ain't talking about the prophecies. I don't want to hear how bad your day going.
Right.
I don't care how sad you are.
You already know how your day's going.
I already know how your day going, bro. Did you see what's happening in the news though?
Right.
That you know, don't get me wrong.
You do ask a brother.
Yeah, how you doing?
Yeah.
But it's just like, bro, we talked about this last 3 times.
Yeah.
You still dealing with that?
Yeah.
Like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
It's like I remember last week, like, you know, judgment was going on here.
Mm-hmm.
They was talking about this over there.
Yep.
Hey, I don't care what I'm going
Yep.
through. This shit gonna end.
Yep. Well, Isaiah 45:7 all the way around.
I know, right?
You know? It reads on 2 Ezra 9:2. Then shalt thou understand that at the very same time when the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
That's right. And how does he visit you? The Lord is known, what is it, Psalm 9:16, something like that? The Lord is known in the judgments
Yep.
in which he executed.
Yep.
You
This
got
is
it?
Psalm chapter 9, verse 16. It says, the Lord is known by the judgment which he executed.
Uh-huh.
The wicked is snared in the work of his own hands.
And that's what you see. The wicked are being trapped
Mm-hmm.
by their actions, by their deeds, thinking that it's going to bring them to success, but it's actually trapping them.
Yep.
wicked of our people, all be to the wicked elite.
Hegagon Salah.
Right? The Lord has a overruling judgment. Right? He has he gets the final say so. He's the one that slams a gavel down, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And he gets the verdict.
Yep.
And he's like, damn, that gotta be the Lord.
Yep.
You know, over there in Maui, that's the Lord that did all that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the Lord said he was gonna smite Egypt with plagues as before.
Yep.
Egypt getting smitten.
Yep.
Certain certain states are dealing with what, grasshoppers or locusts. They were dealing with locusts. And that was when you read the book of Exodus, that was a newly created thing. It never been before.
Yep.
Never, you know? But tell you, the locust was, you know? You got it.
There's a book of it's the book of Isaiah, chapter 29, verse 6.
Yep. Yep, that one page, right?
Yeah, it's always that one. Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
It's Isaiah 29 and 6. It says, "Thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts." Shalom, bro. Shalom. Shalom. Done. It's
I get like that, bro.
I know, right? Swole. Swole.
I need that chest, bro.
I'm telling you,
I need
man.
that grown man body.
Yeah, that's what we fighting for.
I was thinking when we get those new bodies, we're gonna be like, yo, Superman got that chest. You know, they show you in these the Marvel Shazam, how he just got that big ass
chest,
You know, it's a suit.
Yeah.
It's a suit.
Yep.
But I'm trying to get like that, you know?
Artificial. It's Isaiah 29:6. Thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts with thunder and with earthquake.
Thunder,
Yep.
earthquake. You know, these, what they call them, natural disasters.
Right, quote unquote.
That's what they is. They call them a natural.
Natural.
It's not natural.
It's supernatural.
Supernatural. Right, that's right.
Yeah.
It's being occurred by a higher influence, a higher entity.
That's right.
Yo, cause an earthquake.
Mm-hmm.
Can you imagine a person that has power like that?
Yep.
They got this show called One Piece.
Yep.
And these people, there's humans, and then you got people that have devil fruits. Right? And these people, some of their abilities to cause earthquakes, you know, cause fire to come down, throw fist balls of fire.
Right.
Right? That's the Lord, though, from the heavens, just doing whatever he wants.
Yeah.
Some of them can control the weather.
Yeah. And look, we might have that power too, Lord, when some of those men. You know, that faith of the mustard seed, you know, literally become, you know, talking about governments, you know, governments, but actual mountains.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta be able to control the geographic of the land.
Yeah.
How the Lord wants it.
Yeah.
The Lord has the power to have a mountain open up.
Yeah.
And you go in there and have things in there.
Yeah.
Right? You can be able to literally, we're gonna be able to have the tree. The tree gonna just have an apple.
Yep.
The tree just gonna bow itself down to you and hand you the apple.
Like that one brother said.
You're not gonna have to fly up there.
Yeah.
Now, the tree gonna be like,
Yep.
you're gonna bow down his branch to you.
Yep.
That's the quality of the earth that we come into.
Yeah.
You hungry?
Right.
Go in front of that tree.
Yep.
He'll bow down his fruit to you.
Mess around, bear fruit one day, the next day it's gone. You know what I'm saying?
Is that what you mean?
Like you can come across a tree, you know what I'm saying? It bears fruit for you. But think about it, Jake can get through places.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's food, just stay here, hunker down.
Yeah. Well, I mean in the kingdom, you might be
Oh, the
walking.
kingdom, yeah.
And you walk in the kingdom, you hungry.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I mean, you can imagine the trees, the animals, everything. Nope, you can't. We don't want to pour.
Yeah.
I know you hungry.
Yeah.
Let them bow down.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna read 2 Ezra 9:2, and I'm gonna go back to Isaiah 9:26.
Everything got a spirit.
Yep. It's it's 2 Ezra 9:2. It says, "Then shall thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made."
That's right. So now that you understand it's the very same time that Yahweh Shema Shah will start visiting this earth. You start seeing these things.
That's right. I would never take one. Never. I mean, I never. Yeah, I couldn't. Like, bro, you can't get on the line.
The thing is, you gotta talk to both of them. I'm just gonna talk. I'm gonna have them both laughing, cause I can't just take. You know what I mean? By the end of the night, I can.
Yeah, exactly. All you gotta do is get up
Y'all hungry?
Yeah.
You pull up to the spot. She's like, yeah, I'm hungry. Yeah, burger and fries. I'm good. I'm not even hungry no more. Joe, hey, you know, I saw this taco place up the street.
Yeah.
Hey, you want to go there?
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, let's go there.
Yeah, because she gonna peep game. Thank you.
I'm not hungry.
I wasn't that smart to learn how to ditch her.
Literally.
You know, it's Isaiah 29. All right, girl, see you later. Okay.
We had to go to school one time with these, and they had the little brother with her. I was like, you know, drop that little brother off at school. But they had it with the school. Once you go into the parking lot, you can't leave. Yeah.
Really?
Like, you know, how they had, you know, the system of.
Okay.
They like, nah, you ain't just about to drop somebody off and walk back and drive back out.
Yeah. This is Isaiah 29:6. Thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts with thunder, an earthquake, and great noise, with storm and tempest, and the flame of devouring fire.
That's right, and those are the signs. Those are part of the signs.
Yep.
Other signs are like this MOT to the beast system.
Yep.
You know, I went to this high school, and they had like this badge thing that that kids scan.
Right.
And I think, you know, I really if I ever go back in there, I'm gonna ask them. You know, I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna talk to them. I'm gonna talk to the office people. Like, what is this right here?
Right.
You know, to the spirit I perceive, it's like it's an app on their phone. And to sign in and out of school, you just sign. You bring it up. Or it's like you're paying for something.
Yeah.
That's what I believe. I don't know what it is. I'm gonna have to ask them.
Right.
But it's an RFID reader in the school.
Right.
But, you know.
Hey, look. Fear, man. We went through some things on why you should fear the Lord. Okay, it's very important to fear the Lord in these latter days, man.
Yep.
He's visiting the earth. We're telling you how he's visiting the earth. He's showing signs. Now it's time to turn back, because Esau Edom is coming out of power, and the nation of Israel being set up. The Lord Yahweh shot at the helm. All right. So before we close, let's give all praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father's only begotten Son.
Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Garbadas.
The bonds of Apostle Elder Graham Millstone. Shalom.
Shalom.